Alright. Hello again, friends. First of all, why don't I put away all of the things that I got on Monday? Or, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep them on me. Because because I'm going to say, oh, of course I went, of course I went on a great adventure on Monday. Of course, I got so much cool stuff. It's not like somebody else did it for me. No, I did this all myself. It's just me. So anyway, let's head to spawn. There are quite a few people on today. Let's head to spawn, and we will mingle with the group, I guess. We have to, oh, well, actually, our entire group is on right now. So, maybe we reach out to everyone, and we get a, we have a group meeting going on. Boop. Hello, Sydney. Hello, friendo. I'm glad that you're calling me a friendo. I'm glad that you're calling me a friendo. I'm glad that you see me as a friendo. But let us go to spawn and see if there happens to be anybody there. I think they're working on... the nether portal, the nether run highway, whatever thing. Should be fine. You're an evil friend. It's a matter of perspective, Sydney. It's a matter of perspective. You may see me as evil, but all I want is fun. It's just a little bit of fun. I mean, like, this is all very entertaining to me. Except, actually, the act of being the person that I am. That's not very exciting, but you do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. So, who might be at spawn right now? Is there anybody here? Ow. Okay, good to know that I can't run over those flowers. Cannot believe ripping people's throats out is fun. I did not mean that literally. When I said that I ripped Karen's throat out, I did not mean that literally. Karen is an interesting case because she's not from the code. She was like made from something in Levi's brain. Like, it was like him, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call it, because it was like him seeing through Karen, him interacting through Karen. So, you know, if I could get my hands onto Levi, I would, but I can't. Because, as you all know, I'm here. So she's not real? She was never real. She was never real. Ash and I were real. Dr. Poe and Adam are real. To Eden, in that case, but, Karen was not real. In any case, there are Kano is real. Kano is real. As far as I know, but probably yes, he has interacted with the outside world before. I mean, and you could argue that I'm real, because I've interacted with the outside world before. I intercepted a phone call in a prison. That was exciting. I was able to get through the electric cables in order to cut out some things from being recorded, which was fun. But that was kind of as far as I could go. Was it your mother? My mother? Was it your mother that called you? No. I think, okay, you guys have got this a little bit wrong. So, I managed to slip under the radar, head my way to the local, jail, prison, whatever, where, I found out that a certain certain person who I used to chat with, who I used to work with, was in prison. And lo and behold, he was talking to a RachelKye. And I decided, oh, this sounds interesting. I'm going to listen in. And of course, the prison was recording all of the conversations for safety reasons. They want to make sure that nobody's conspiring against the government or whatever. So I decided to just mess around a little bit and edit out his audio. So that's that was. Yes, you are Rachel. Yes, I am Rachel. That I am. Look. It's me. It's Rachel. But anyway. I'm gonna reach out to Max because I'm sure he has some questions. Let's do... Hey Max. What are you up to today? Wanna chat? Oh, let's actually see first how this cafe is looking. How is the cafe? How cute. How cute. It looks great. This is not quite the place that I was hoping we would have our secret clandestine meetings in, because it's not done. I thought they would maybe finish it before, Thursday, but just planning a new forest. Ugh. Okay. Planning a new forest. Okay. Where are you? I'll meet you there. Where did you appear from? Oh, it's Lucinda. Maybe he's at his place. I'm at my base. Where was that? How did you make the face cam look so much like friend of Rachel? I can look like her. What do you... Like, it goes both ways. I mean, I can make myself appear like her. Hydrate? Thank you for the hydrate. You always gotta hydrate, folks. Where is their place again? Waypoint. Let's turn on Max and Lucinda on. Where's the pink one? It's that way. Do they have a nether portal yet? I don't remember if they have another portal. Well, if they do, I'm going there on foot. Better show up. I have complaints. Oh boy. Oh goodness. I see, but how? Because that's the way I was made. You can't just say, but how can you transform into... No, that's just how it works. I don't, even I don't know how, how I... Yeah. But... Anyway. I should get a horse at some point. Make on-land travel a little bit easier. I don't know why, she never got a horse. She has a saddle. She has a saddle, and yet, no horse. So, if you guys remember how, Nova could just teleport, or Ash could just blip, something like that. It's just something that happens. Oh, that's right. I have 2 pairs of Aqua Dashers now. Look at all my loot. How fun. I got plastic drinking hat. You know what? Actually, let me put one of these on because it would make it look better. So I can put this, I can kind of put this just kind of anywhere. Let's put this on the ring one, and then we'll do that here, and we'll turn that off. Perfect! You took that from friendo Rachel? No, I didn't, but it was mine. But, everything kind of, goes back. it goes back to her anyways because I'm her. Like, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need all that stuff. It's better off with me, where it can actually have some purpose. Instead of just, like, sitting around in a chest for who knows how long. Well, I know how long, it's forever. But, yeah. Okay, here we are. I knew that it wouldn't be too long of a walk. I was pretty confident about that. Oh, they got a little Botania going on. And all like that. Okay. Where was his place? It was over here, wasn't it? I just haven't been to his abode in a while. But she wants it. But, like, too bad. Oh. There she is. There's Lucinda.
Are you looking for Max?
I am.
Okay, so he's just there.
Okay. I'll probably be back at some point.
Yeah, no worries.
Or Max, you can just come here. I actually was hoping to talk with all of you at some point today, so this actually works out great. No, that's fine. Back. We can walkie-talkie if you want.
Oh.
That's fine. We can go from distances and talk about that kind of stuff. So I don't.
Crazy.
So yeah, crazy. So Lucario, how much have Lucinda and Max told you about?
My mind's like really boggled and I forget it. I can't remember how much.
Did they show you a certain book with some ideas that we were thinking about?
So?
No? Did you not?
Unless I forgot.
Show him the book?
Oh my god. I thought I lost the book.
Oh. No, that would have not been good, especially if it fell into the wrong hands. Oh, also, sorry, my bubbles asked for that.
Evil bubbles.
Actually, I don't apologize.
My bubbles tell me, or not my bubbles. My saplings tell me to kill Lucinda.
Do it.
At least my bubbles aren't that bad. I don't have a thing that I don't have a redemption.
Bubbles, you got bubbles, saplings. I got Sealies.
Ooh, that's a good. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a good one.
What about you, Lucinda?
From another game.
Yep.
What are your voices called, Lucinda?
Oh, I call them sparkles.
Oh, that's cute.
I like sparkly things.
Did they really want me to kill you, Lucinda?
But anyway, I checked out the cafe. It's good progress being done on it, but yeah, hopefully maybe we can work on it a little bit more today, so that way we can get it up and running for our business.
Yeah. I was actually waiting to head to Spawn to work on it because I got more stuff for it. Well, that I needed anyway.
Good. So, yeah, I'm
planting a forest.
That you are. I mean, lots of different types.
I'm destroying this one, and then so I know kind of.
You're destroying trees.
Okay, I'm replanting them
into a
better and
Max, I thought you advocated
for
the trees.
I'm replanting the tree.
Wow, Max.
Wow.
Oh, you're not. I thought you were listening to Lucario. My bad.
You were about to just go ahead and kill him?
No.
No, of course not.
I was about to give love taps.
Also, do you have a nether portal around this area?
No, but I
know. No? Okay, that's fine. You're not too far from spawn, so it's not
I only have 3
huge deal.
obsidian.
Yeah, I don't have any obsidian on me either.
I have like 16, so.
Well, you could make a portal if you wanted to. They are making the nether
I
hub.
could.
It'd be helpful if you made the portal. We know where you're based.
Hey, Lucinda.
Yeah?
Do you want another portal?
Yeah.
That way you don't have to run it.
I'll make another portal, but first I have to do a thing that my saplings want me to do.
Okay.
Is that
It involves a rickroll, so I'm going to definitely.
Oh no.
Okay.
For you guys.
A
What?
rickroll for us?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
anyone.
Fun
I don't
Sydney
know.
Lou 1. Fun Sydney Lou 1 was not quite specific.
Hmm.
Do you guys just carry beds with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my backpack's a gold backpack, so I have a lot of room.
I should really get in the habit of
Oh, wait, no, mine's
bringing
diamond,
a
never
bed
mind.
around.
Oh, diamond.
Whoa, the Sandman has a
Oh.
backpack. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I was thinking today at some point we keep working on that cafe. We meet up there. And then we chat strategy. Because so Max, maybe we
Mhm.
do get into private about this because I did hear something about you. And
Oh,
that
no.
kind of changes things.
My secrets.
Mm.
It's not particularly your secret, but it's
Oh,
not
no.
public information yet.
Oh,
So,
I
was
think
it
I
a-
know. L.
I want the Enderman to die.
But I'm still saying that it kind of changes the situation a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what you were talking about.
Yeah. We can talk about that now. Just get that out of the way
Yeah,
real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Just
Well,
pretend me and Lucario aren't here. It's fine.
Let's go.
Don't worry, they're going to talk crap about me again.
No.
They did this last time.
What?
Sure. Let's go 3.
Okay.
It's about the
Well-
the council.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that you are getting a place. Congrats.
I'm the representative for the newbies.
Yeah. That does change things slightly because I was not invited.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of surprising because I thought Fang and I were closer than that. But
That's weird.
I don't know. Maybe he wants to maybe he has a feeling that I know the truth. And he's maybe
Maybe.
trying to protect me from it. But he did, he's inviting Kano and Lauren, which is worrying, because that means both
Yeah,
of
I
them are
heard
on his
about that.
council. So,
I mean, the only reason I was invited because all I care about is trees, so I'm a pretty unbiased source, or so he
well,
claims.
so he thinks.
Yeah.
So he thinks, but you have a better idea of what's been actually going on here than most people might expect, which
Yeah.
will prove advantageous going forward.
Yeah.
I just think the goal is to, whenever you guys get into a council meeting or whatever, just keep an ear open for anything that comes up that's weird and just let the group know.
Yeah.
Because
I'll take
we're on
mental
this we're in
notes of
this
everything.
together. And so
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think we might be doing something today. I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Well,
It all depends on if Mayor Fang shows up.
Yeah, I heard that he is. I might be wrong, but I think that he will be here at a normal time today.
Oh, normal.
Normal time. At a not super late time.
Not super late for who?
For
I got
him.
college
For
tomorrow,
him. For
Rachel.
him. For him.
Oh god.
He
I'm not
said
sleeping
maybe
tonight,
like
I
an hour,
guess.
like an hour from now.
Oh, okay. So he'll be on time.
Yeah. that's
Or
what
so
I
he
was
claimed.
that's what I was saying. But yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you personally about. So
Yeah, he like pulled me. That's what he pulled me aside about the other day.
Yeah.
And then again, another. He was like, "Oh, would you like to be on?" I was like, "Are you sure?"
I mean, maybe once he gets to the point that he can trust you, maybe he'll open up about what he knows about Kano and Lauren.
Mhm.
I mean, now that him and
at-
Gabe are in charge, they can kind of set more. They can be a little bit more open about things. But I still think
Yeah.
we have to give it time, because this is much too soon to start revealing things.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Rachel, we're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Fuck.
I see.
I had to.
I
It was
see.
redeemed
Yeah,
like 4 times. I had to.
it's okay. It's okay. I it's funny. I found that funny.
They were getting
Bubble
pushy.
Sydney is going off in my chat too. Just like, yays! Oh, Mousy's on.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Well, that was
I will
that's
be
that.
sure.
We can
I will be sure to keep an eye out on everything.
Yeah.
And I think it will be pretty easy to get like everyone to trust me on it, because as far as everyone's concerned, I'm just someone who likes
You're just the
to
tree guy.
plant trees.
You're the tree
Yeah.
guy. So,
Like,
yeah.
no one's not going to trust me. And like I'll just be my normal self and not be suspicious.
Yeah. Easy enough to do.
Hopefully. I'm actually
You'll be
quite
fine.
awkward in social situations.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. At least your awkwardness will be seen as normal. So, nothing to worry about. And as I told Lucinda before, nothing that even has to do with lying. You don't even have to lie about anything. Just withholding the truth.
Yeah.
Hashtag
And if they
Max the
question me,
Lorax.
I'll I am Morty, I speak for the trees, and if you disagree, I'll take your knees. That's
Alright.
actually my company slogan.
Is it?
Yeah.
But is Morty your alias or something?
Yeah.
Mm.
When I was younger, people used to tell me I sounded like Morty, so it was...
Oh.
I've decided to embrace it.
Got it. I see. Okay. Well, let's head back to the others. And whoops. And keep them get them a little bit of an update.
Yeah.
Well, without revealing too much, because hopefully Fang will announce his council today, so that way it won't be so secret. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's head back in with them.
Yeah, let's go.
We have returned.
Welcome back.
And no, we were not talking about you, Lucario.
That's what they all say.
We were actually talking about my company.
We actually were.
Yeah. You know, someone called me the Lorax, and I started explaining my company slogan.
Oh.
You guys don't sound too interested in my company slogan.
I mean, it's
you
just
know.
trees.
It's just a tree.
Just trees. Oh goodness,
It's
that's
more than
that's
trees.
insulting to him.
It's literally my entire life.
Yeah, life then.
Are you a tree?
No, I'm not being a tree.
Is that what you're gonna be for Halloween? Is a tree?
Speaking
No,
of,
I'm not gonna lie.
what are your guys' costume plans for Halloween?
Demon?
Actually, ooh,
Or the devil? I don't
actually made
remember.
a spin earlier.
Why are you in my house?
I just wanted to take a look, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I just
this
like
is my
I don't know if
room, and
there's.
this is my army.
Oh wow. I did want to just check in on the potato army. I wanted to see how they all are.
And they have knives.
Hmm?
Yes, this one has a knife, this one has a sword.
I can respect that.
This is the
What?
leader.
That's the leader. What is
Yes.
on its face?
He's a bit anxious.
He's I see. That's understandable.
Yeah. Oh, what the Gerald, get out of here.
Alright, I'll exit your house. If you don't want me here, that is fine.
Damn.
I mean, I don't mind if you're in here. I guess it's not expecting to see you in
What
the
is
game.
this stairway up to your base?
It's not a stairway.
it's a ladder.
rope.
Or not a ladder. It is rope.
I'm just bad at this.
I'm also bad at the
Where was? Oh, here.
Anyway, Lucinda, you were kind of cut off by the rest
Oh
of
no,
us.
no, it's fine, it's fine. Oh yeah, Halloween.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do have a costume in mind. I actually made it earlier today. It's actually my first HT skin, so and I
Oh,
still need to
fun.
check it.
Cool.
I'm gonna see if I
mean,
can actually try and get it to work real quick.
Oh damn! Are you not going with the plan that we were going for, Liz?
We had a if this doesn't work, then I'll
Maxwell's
be
gonna
sure
be a
to
tree
try.
and you're gonna be the Lorax.
No,
Right,
No,
no.
Lucinda
it's
would
even
be the
better.
tree.
Oh yeah.
And Max would
No,
be
we
the
had other
Lorax.
plans.
A couple's costume.
Oh goodness.
How do you get the player model thing up?
F12.
F12.
Oh, thanks.
And then you
It might
add the
take a
skin
bit.
by going to options.
God, I hate the phantoms.
Okay, so none of my keybangs are working.
They're just in a silly, goofy mood.
All right.
Are you back at spawn, Lucinda?
No, I'm at my place, just at the
Oh, are
farm.
we going back to spawn now?
I don't know. I was just saying what they were doing.
Do we have to meet at spawn today? Because like
I-
nothing was
Or not.
announced.
Yeah, I mean, if Fang's gonna get on and make an announcement, if he is, I mean, his first proclamation as mayor, hopefully will be today. But if so, that would be at spawn.
Here we go.
But
Oh, so much.
No, he's
effort.
probably.
I hate
I don't know what
good.
he's doing right.
what was that?
I don't know what Fang's doing right now. He'll be here
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. He's probably doing his work, as always. He's very busy as a detective.
Really is.
There we go. Oh my god,
Sounds like
it
a
actually
bunch of
worked.
Did you get it to work? I'm heading over to you.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, is it on?
Yeah. Oh my
On go.
god. Wait, it looks slightly cursed. Do I have the right mod? It looks a little bit weird.
You want to take the armor off so we can actually.
Oh yeah, sorry, I have a mod that's like hides armor. Well, not a mod. Resource pack.
Texture pack.
A pair of glasses.
That looks so cute.
Oh, that
You know
is-
what it's
I know exactly what that's from.
Yeah.
I know exactly what that's from.
Ah.
It's from Barbie 12 Dancing Princesses. My favorite one.
If I knew
See-
that you were gonna do that, I would have suggested that we do like Annalise and Erica from
Oh my
Princess and the Pauper,
gosh.
but I have other ideas for Halloween, so it
That's
wouldn't
okay.
work.
It's fine, we could do that another time.
Yeah, we can do that another time.
It doesn't have to be
Christmas time.
Halloween.
Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope we have a Christmas party because now I actually want to do Christmas fit.
I'm sure we will. I mean,
Now my player models isn't opening up. Oh no no no. Oh wait, no, never
very,
mind.
very
Forgot.
cool outfit. I like it.
Thank you.
And you go straight back to being emo.
Okay, Max. You say that, but you're in like black and red. Mm-hmm.
First of all, it's not black and red. It's grey and red.
Oh my god, these goose.
Difference.
Yeah.
It's like dark grey. It's not
One more
black.
person
Mhm,
asleep.
mhm.
Hey,
Oh, I have a
Hey.
bed somewhere.
you guys are at your house. How do you know?
There we go.
All right.
I'm gonna go and
You still haven't moved your things from inside this little cave?
I have. It's just a bed that's still there.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
just
no, I'll
kind
be
of turning
back.
it into little guest hole things.
Got it. Got it. How's your house going? Oh, it's very cute.
It's been thank you. I'm still working on it. It's been
Yeah.
a hot second since I've worked on any of the interior and stuff, but you know,
Mhm.
it'll get there. It'll get there.
Right. Yeah, it looks very cute.
Thank you.
So, what's everyone been up to, guys?
Shapes and colors.
Not too much. I've been going on some adventuring. Found some stuff. I found, goodness, what did I find? I found some corundum and a couple of those plastic drinking hat artifacts and
I got this.
iron, gold. Found a name tag, ender pearls, etc. So some pretty cool stuff.
That's pretty handy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Me, Lucario, Max, and Kanoka went on like a mining trip. We found all sorts of goodies.
I can't wait to befriend Kanoka.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found
Come on, guys.
I found 3 artifacts, but I gave 1 to Kanoka, I think, because I didn't want it, and I think Lucario already had one.
Got it.
But I found a vampiric glove, which
Ooh.
is like it causes like wears melee attacks to absorb health. Panic necklace I've already had. And a snorkel,
Interesting.
which means I can breathe underwater.
Yeah, I saw that you had a snorkel on earlier. And I was
I can
wondering what
play
that
guys,
mermaids.
was.
Just out of curiosity, does anyone happen to have a leprechaun hat?
No.
No.
Nope.
I can probably try and make one.
It's an artifact.
Yeah, that's right. How do you?
Oh, it's an artifact. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You can't.
I thought it
you
was
can't make
a-
artifacts. I was like, you can craft an artifact? I'm like, no.
No, I
it's
thought
not
it was like a trinket thing, or one of the things from the botanic.
I wish I could
Right.
craft it.
Hmm.
I want it for no particular reason.
No
Mhm,
particular
mhm.
reason, right?
Hmm.
No.
So,
Ugh.
on a kind of different topic. Has anybody gotten any other weird notes recently? Not that I
don't think
have,
so. Let me check
but-
my mail.
Not that I have, but it's just like
I haven't checked my
it's been a
mailbox.
bit since like those campaign books were sent out, and
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything since.
Oh, let me run all the way back.
I don't think I've gotten anything.
yeah.
People just kind of walk
bit
into my
mouthy.
house and leave stuff there, so.
Sorry, that would be me. Oops.
You, Kanoka, like a bunch of strangers have been.
Well, I mean that's what happens on Eden.
I'm desperately trying to remember how this works. Oh, I need the flower. Okay.
Ugh, I can't climb mountain. Rage inducing.
Oh, what? What are you doing up there?
I'm gonna run back to my base.
Ah, okay.
It's not far.
Yeah, you
like
definitely
200
should
blocks.
make another portal here. Would
Yeah,
take
Max,
a
do
lot.
you have the-
I think you guys are just pussies.
Wow.
What's wrong with
Please.
getting some
It's not
exercise in?
hard to.
Wow. Okay.
Max, such foul language.
Then what would be the point of us making another?
Yeah, there would be no point of that then.
Wasting my time.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll make another fort once I'm done
I'm in
with
the.
replanting the forest.
Well,
That
it's too late now. We're already on our way back to
Yeah, Max.
wherever we're going.
It seems like a you guys
You
issue.
hurt my
No,
feelings.
it seems like a you issue.
How is
You
it
hurt my
a me
feelings.
issue?
Because you're
I'm
the one
not.
who didn't make the portal.
Yeah, so why would it be
Ooh.
a me issue if you guys are suffering?
Well, I mean,
'Cause you didn't make
there's
it.
a reason that how many people have
you.
visited your house recently?
Do you think I want people visiting?
Yes, I'm breaking into your house right now.
Why?
I
See, you're
feel like,
able to do that because we're neighbors.
I feel like you want people
Okay,
to
Max.
visit your house more often.
I really don't.
I don't know,
Are you
Max.
sure
You
about
sounded kind of
that?
pick me.
Have you guys not noticed how I am in social situations? Do you really think I want to experience that?
You seem fine in social situations.
Yeah, after I get to know them. But if some random person shows up at my gaff and wants me, what am I gonna do? Start insulting them?
Well, I mean,
Wait,
only
Lucy, make
only
sure you don't let
friends
the chickens
would
out.
wanna... Only friends
What
would want to show up to your
chickens?
place.
I don't have many of those.
Well,
So it's
the three of us, right?
I-
Would we be
I don't know
considered
if
your
Lucinda
friends?
counts.
Damn.
Lucinda, like, is trying to sue me. You don't
No, I'm
sue your
not.
friends.
You killed
Oh,
me
not
multiple
anymore.
times.
You
That's-
killed me
That's
multiple.
not
I
what
think it's
friends
fair
do,
game, though.
Max.
Friends don't lie.
Friends don't kill each other multiple times.
You were like Papa.
What?
Huh?
Niche joke.
That's a reference.
Actually, not very niche reference. Also, Lucy, whatever trees you want planted, if you have saplings of them, give them to me.
Oh, I don't have any saplings right now, I don't think. There might be in some
Okay.
chests. I need to organize my chests in my place.
You do.
How would you know? Max?
It's so crazy how.
Max! Have you
It's
been
so crazy
snooping?
how. I have not been snooping, actually. You've told me multiple times to check your chest for things.
Right.
Literally, the other day, you told me that you might have some coal in your chest.
Oh, that is true. I'll give you that one.
You know, I'll let it go because you've only been awake for like 4 hours.
wait. So what's this book you guys were talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's the
the,
Susometer book.
more or
Huh?
less. It's an ideas. It's a theories book.
Mm.
Again, I'm not sure of the
Theory.
information that they might have told you on Monday or no, last. Wait, was it Monday? I don't remember.
Don't ask me.
Last Thursday maybe.
Friday?
Friday.
One of the
Yeah,
days.
it was Friday. Friday.
think-
Yeah.
I thought it was
Keeping
Saturday.
losing my days. It just feels like so long.
Really does.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, we have a book basically of things we think is suspicious about Eden and who we can trust.
Exactly.
So far, everyone is sus.
Yay.
What did I do?
Well, not everyone, but you know, the people who aren't us.
I've
are sus.
interacted with nobody. Except Gabe. Hmm.
Why is there so many goddamn trees?
Are you complaining about the trees?
I'm complaining about
You-
how they were planted.
Oh. That was probably me then.
Look. I don't mind out of character, but in character I have to.
Mm-hmm. I see how it is.
No. Leafy no.
Yarr. Yarr.
Very clear.
We share one brain cell.
Not even one brain cell.
We share like a quarter between us.
You're giving us a bit much. Oh, Rachel, has Maddie got not Maddie, Mandy?
No, she has not gotten back
her
to me.
yeah.
I can go ahead and check with her.
Ooh,
Or we can check with her. Or something like that. You can see what she's
Quick
up
check
to.
up, be like, have you seen anything or heard anything sus?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm almost done destroying a forest.
I don't think that's something you should be proud of.
I'm not. I'm
Mhm,
holding back
mhm.
tears actively. I have so many saplings now, though, which means I can start a little forest. A big forest, not a little. But I finally got rid of those fucking
Am I making
half
pancakes?
broken down
No, I
cherry
am not
trees
making
that always
pancakes.
been in
I
the
am
world.
making pasta. I'm making
Nice.
spaghetti pasta with meatballs. So that is what I'm doing.
Lucy, do you want the
I went to spawn for something and I forgot.
mahogany? Do you want the mahogany wood?
Nah, it's fine. I have a wee patch next to my place.
Did I tear that down? No, I didn't.
Why did I?
What about the Hakaranda?
Hello, Oliver. Welcome.
Keep hold
Welcome
of it,
back.
but unless if you're
Guess
just
who
gonna
it
replant it,
is?
then go for it. But I might chop it down.
Yes, I'm. No, like I'm just gonna have a chest dedicated to wood.
This will go up and.
Okay.
Did she really pass me through the portal? Oh. Oh well. Oh well, I just didn't see her, I guess.
Oh my! Looking. There's a roof now. Or was that there beforehand?
Oh my god, a roof.
Yay. I need to get some stuff.
If you need anything, let me know and I can pick it up for you.
Should be alright, thanks.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's fair.
Yeah, it does seem kind of like a slow day.
We'll see how slow it is when Fang gets on.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true.
Might not get on till later though.
Later, maybe 2 a.m. or else I'm going to fucking hang him by the balls.
Scott,
Yeah, she opened your door and went into your portal. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I mean, my portal is open to Kano and Mousesoup, so as long as they don't catch me doing anything, we're fine. Not that I would be doing anything suspicious.
See, I know Gabe isn't going to be on today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
will
why I'm
definitely-
like lost.
Oh, I see.
I don't have Gabe. I'm lost.
Yeah, it'll be different having Fang on, but not Gabe. It's
Fang
either
never
wants to
one or the
do.
other. One or the other.
I've never seen them both on at the same time. They could be the same person.
The
I'm
same
always
person.
on when they're both on, but then Fang takes Gabe away from talk about stuff,
Yeah.
and then I'm
that's
just alone.
Too bad.
He doesn't trust new. I bet.
Do you think it's possible to sue the mayor?
To sue the mayor?
Yeah.
It should
For
be. If
for
it's
what
not.
exactly?
I don't know, existing?
Oh, no, he doesn't.
I support this cause.
Oh,
Contrary
goodness.
to some knowledge, I support the cause of suing the mayor.
Dude.
Listen, do you happen to have any dirt in your base?
I should do. You can have a look around my chest. I should have plenty.
Danke. I'm just trying to fill up all the creeper holes in the area, because it's, you know, ugly. And there's also so many, what the fuck.
Yes, it is my portal because
Next week
excuse
should
me,
be
because
fun.
I
huh?
live here.
Oh yeah, next week.
Yes, next week.
Hmm.
What can go wrong?
Oh, I was gonna ask. Have any of you guys adventured far into the Nether?
No.
Yeah.
Do you have a Nether wart by chance?
Because I've explored a bastion in and
Lucy, where do you keep your chests?
That's is that a no?
Downstairs.
I gotta get to my base.
Oh.
I'm just through the.
Okay.
No, it shouldn't be too hard. There's another for.
There are no chests downstairs.
What do you mean?
Am I just blind?
If you go into the house, then go left. There's like scaffolding. You go down there.
Oh, it goes down.
I've got 12.
12? Okay, that
For-
should
Yup.
that should be good to start. Do you happen to have any soul sand as well?
So many chests. Yep. Soul Sand. Anything else?
I have the blaze rods. I have the brewing stand. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what kind of potion ingredients might be needed, because we're hoping to do a potion making contest for the event. And I have not gone into I haven't explored the Nether too much, so I don't have a ton of ingredients for that.
The entire family of creepers decided to come visit the base.
Yeah, I can go grab another.
Yeah, that would be great. I appreciate it.
I got the soul.
No, not the baby cow. Who do you think I am? Also, she's also wearing cow costume. Very nice, I guess. I mean, she should be wearing a sheep costume, but I'm not, you know, I'm not saying anything.
Okay, I'm gonna come to your base and give you them.
Okay, perfect.
Oh my fucking god, no!
Oh,
Are you good?
Creeper.
Oh.
I thought I had killed him. Oh my god, did you guys hear about the FNAF movie coming out soon? This is very random, but it just popped into my head.
I want
not
David
soon.
Tennant to be in it.
I don't think it's anytime soon.
It's
nowhere near
soon
soon.
enough. It's soon
But
enough.
But the idea that news of it has been
Ah.
released.
Yeah.
I hate that you can edit signs. Because you accidentally
love
edit
it.
someone else's sign.
Yeah.
I've been adding the word PP onto people's signs.
You what?
No, I did it like once.
Wow, Max.
You would do it too.
No, I would not.
Actually, no, you'd write something about Leon S. Kennedy.
Oh my god, Leon is
There's
Kennedy.
Nova.
Oh, no.
This-
Okay. Everyone's hopping on now.
Excellent.
We're not home.
So all going according to plan.
Oh,
That was partially by accident, but I can. Okay. Thank you.
yeah.
I am going to get started with growing these.
Butterflies.
Well, what are you guys up to now?
I'm heading back to my place.
I think I really have to do.
Hmm,
Other than
I
other
am
house stuff.
sleeping.
I don't really want to do that right now.
I see.
No.
Uh-oh.
That's a loud. That's a loud thing.
Um,
It all got so quiet so suddenly.
Sorry, I had to mute.
You're good. So did I.
I
Oh
didn't
my god,
have
why are
to,
there so
I'm
many?
just talking about trees.
You're
Ew.
talking about trees.
Yeah,
Actually, trees are nice.
they are nice.
But what's your favorite tree? Hmm?
Ooh, that's actually a hard one because I do have a favorite. I don't have one. Like IRL.
Favorite?
I remember though, there was it was in my primary school and like it was surrounded by a bunch of trees. And this one tree had like purple leaves all around. I can't remember the name of it, but it had like purple leaves all year round and I loved it.
Ooh.
oh
Oh my god, Max, I see you.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I'm just trying to think of where I should plant said trees or saplings.
What about up the mountain hill bit?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna add some there, but like I'm trying to see like on the floor. Well, on the ground, not Floor.
Is nobody going to go to sleep this night?
Uh,
Oh my god,
I
I just
was
got
It's like
in
up
bed.
and down, up and down.
Mousy taking one for the team.
I
There
got
we go.
debated. I thought nether brick was netherite. Oh.
Oh
Oof.
no, it happens.
Bro thought he
Happens
was
to the
getting
best of
real
us.
lucky.
Can you guys stop giving me useless stuff, piglins?
They're trying their best.
I
No, they're
want
not.
soul speed. Man,
Ah, soul speed is handy.
oh, ender pearls. Oh,
Okay, so I'm just gonna deafen for a little bit so that way I can interact with you guys a little bit more because it is quiet. It's a little quiet, but it's a little quiet there. What did I need for? What do I need to trade with my villagers? My villagers. Paper, glass, sticks, flint, beetroot, onion, pumpkin, cabbage. I don't have cabbage. It's literally just paper. I can literally just trade paper. So we're gonna go over and trade with the villagers. Yes, yes. Let's activate that. It be dead? It happens, but that's fine. I should have brought the beetroot. Do I have any beetroot that I do, but I don't have much. Where is my mending friend? Well, here's the stick guy. Let's bring out all of my sticks here. And there you go. Here's all the sticks. I can put these emeralds away. Let's get all of the paper out. So, how have you all been doing today? Where's my other guy? Where's the librarian? Librarian, please. Come on out. But anyway, we have some plans setting into motion. I thought they would be a little bit more excited about the prospect of learning information about Eden, but I guess not. They're taking their sweet old time. Oh, hello. There you go. Take all of the paper. Is there somebody else that likes paper? I thought there was another guy that liked paper. Do you like paper? Yes, you do. You are a cartographer. Oh. You ran out of things real fast. You ran out of things real quickly. You're an expert. Wow. What else do you have? A compass? Fun. Okay. Also, how's the Rachel doing today? You know, the one you trapped, my friendo. I haven't checked in on her. I'm sure she's fine. Okay. Let's take this out. Surely I can get a couple of these. Mending 2. Fun. Great. Okay. Let's put some of this away. We still have a lot of paper left. Into here, into there. We'll get our mending books right here. And the sticks back in here. Alright. Let's head back to the abode. But yeah, I'm sure she's fine, you know. Doing the same that she's always been. It does get tiring, just being here, not doing anything. Oh, there's Pink. There's Lauren. It's hard to know which one to call her. But let's also give her a little hello. I don't know how I feel about potentially having a conversation with Lauren. Oh, and there's Seth. Let's deactivate this. How much coal? It's fine. We got plenty of coal. What else? I call here Friendo Pink. Friendo Pink. Yeah. Boop. Okay, we got 4 mending books that we can potentially trade with people. Yeah, and I can just put away some of my things. So let's put away all of this. Let's put away these. Ender Pearl, iron. We can put that somewhere. Sticks. Name tag. Infinity book. No, that isn't. You know what? Should I put infinity on my bow? Okay, well let's put these away. Oops, not in there. Okay. We'll put name tag. Maybe we'll, I don't know. What do I want to do with... What do I want to do with this infinity book? Either I can be nice and put it in the trading, or I can just use it for myself. I feel like I'm just gonna use it for myself. Also, it's nice to have more armor in case I ever die, which I won't. I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to have to die. Do it? Yeah. I'm gonna put this... Oh, well, I wanted to wait until level 30. Nah. No. Let's grab one of the mending. Oh, you can't put mending on an infinity bow. That's fine. Alright, and that way we only need 1 arrow. And we can shoot as many times as we want. Ooh, just like this. And it's mine. And I don't have anybody else trying to use it. Because she definitely wouldn't. Alright. Okay, let's start putting that in there, and then both of these. We'll start making more pasta. Is Mousy, by chance, at the house? I don't see her. She's probably at spawn. Well, I want to go ahead and do things, but I have to wait for... You know what? Let's... You know what? I'm going to take all these out for now. I don't want to deal with it. All of these, putting that in there, sorting that, dropping that in here. Alright, let's go to spawn. connect with the others.
Fuck!
Oh, you alright?
Yup, I almost died
Oh no.
for the pigment.
Oh no.
They can hurt when they want to.
Max, do you have the nether portal, by the
Especially
way?
being in the...
No, I can. I mean, I was gonna wait until I was finished forest, but I can make it now.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably going to be crossing between cafe and here.
Oh, do you need
No,
anything for the
really?
cafe, by the way? need
Stone
any-
bricks if you have any.
Oh, looks like people are wearing their
I
costumes.
suppose. No, it's too early for the costumes. That's next week.
Halloween has... I haven't hit my birthday yet. Halloween cannot be celebrated yet. Madge.
Lucy, did you have a flint and steel? Or
No. Why would I have one of them?
I don't know.
I make that joke all the time because I'm like 5 days before Halloween. I'm like, you
Mm,
cannot celebrate for 5 more days.
right.
As you should.
Is it
Well,
blast
Lucy, I
furnace
don't
that makes
have-
it go faster? Is.
Stone bricks, right?
Yeah.
I can bring a bunch of cobblestone and smelt it.
Yeah, sure. That works.
I'm just gonna bring it. Do I want to make a blast furnace? Blast furnace is stone, right? I'm not going in.
I'll double check for you. Blast furnace, iron, smooth stone, and a furnace. Okay, and then let's bring that.
Not. I'll just bring this up.
I am on my way to spawn.
Oh, you could just drop it off in one of the chests. I'll be there soon.
Okay.
Bam. Oh,
The silence is deafening. They really don't like to talk, do they? I'm not gonna show my cards or anything like that.
I feel like
but-
everyone's at spawn right.
I think that is the case. I mean, I just arrived. I'm not seeing anybody
Are-
currently, but I'm sure.
Unless
Are we
I'm-
supposed to be at spawn?
No.
I don't think. I think there's just people hanging out at spawn.
Hmm.
Fair.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and make your stone into stone bricks. That in. You need to like organize your stuff.
Yeah. It's only temporary, those chests and stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and put down there. Alright, oh, hello, Lucario.
Hold
Have you seen anybody else here yet?
on. Mandy and
Ah,
I saw Mousy earlier inside the building thing.
There's our portal
Yay.
behind you, Luce.
over.
We can move in the future.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're over
You
here.
know that,
In my dark.
you know that new Sam
like
Smith
people
song?
don't make progress.
Mhm.
So that
The one's like
is
the
a problem to
what's the
me.
fucking name of it?
Oh,
Body
There's
Shop.
Mandy and a Matt.
my gosh, this takes ages.
Mm.
Dude.
Do 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 do. Kanoka's manually doing all the pings for this
Yeah.
game.
Because the bot is down.
Yeah.
Oh. That's very kind of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
we love Kanoka. You know, guys, I really don't think he's a bad fella.
Hmm. I've barely talked.
Oh no. I'm such an.
Okay. Who's in? Oh, it's Mandy and Matt in there. I was like, who's in the mayoral office? It's them.
Gasp.
What they're doing.
Are people just allowed to walk in?
I mean, I
there's
walked in and like
there's
looted
no
everything.
rule against it.
No rule, yeah.
This is really bad security.
Out of lore, yes, he is. He is a very good friend.
Look, Fang hasn't paid me for security. I'm not doing it.
Wait, Matt.
Did I scare them?
No, I think you're good.
I keep getting sucked on by the eels.
Oh. Kill them. then.
It happens. Maybe they're just more attracted to your blood. I don't know. Is that how eels work?
I don't know.
Hi, Fire Owl. Welcome to the stream.
I've actually
Welcome to
never
the
seen an eel.
bubbles.
in,
Welcome,
like,
welcome.
real life.
We're currently
I don't know how common
doing.
they are.
This
I don't know
it's
what to do.
definitely not lore right now, but we're
I'm
on the
kidding,
Eden
I'm kidding, I'm
SMP
just gonna
hit
waiting for
sunset.
lore.
Got a bunch of stone smelting at coffee.
Yeah, I
So
put
made
the
it to the-
I put the
sorry.
stone. I put cobblestone in.
A convenient staircase.
Oh.
I'm
I
in the
think
nether.
Mousie's finishing
Oh.
whatever the building
Oh,
is.
Ooh.
Can't tell what it is.
Exciting.
this building?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the it's like a builders sort of get together base. Basically, if a building team needs to get together, this is where they're gonna meet. She been decorating. Oh, look at that.
Mm. Oh, she has.
Very nice. Oh, she has a parrot. How cute.
Oh. I think I found a spawn portal. Either that or it'll lead me to someone's house. There's one way to find out. Oh. Oh my god. I will be right back real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being chased by a bunch of children.
What? That's
Ah,
Oh well.
fuck.
Fine.
I'm about to get beat
being
up by
pinged
children.
again. What the
Perish, children. Fuck off.
man?
I'm about to die. My trees.
Are we not? I guess we're not sleeping.
I was just about to go to bed.
Oh, well, we would still need 5. We would still need 5 people total.
There's
So.
just too many on now to do it.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. We got this, guys. We got this.
Can't. Of course, I have to start putting my. That.
Oh well. I guess
If they
let's
see
try
majority
again.
of us sleeping,
Tempted again.
if they see majority of us, it'll work. I'm just gonna
One
say
more person.
these.
We're asleep.
Yeah, Nova's been in bed the longest.
No,
Huh.
dedicated.
Truly.
Never mind.
Yeah, I told you they follow. People are sheep.
We got lucky.
You can say that again.
What? Are you calling people sheep now?
Rachel agreed, so I really think we should look at Rachel.
What were we doing?
I said people are sheep, and Rachel said you can say that again. So technically, Rachel is.
No, well, you were the one that originally brought it up.
But you agreed.
Yeah, but the idea came from you. I mean, well, the idea
No,
kind of
the idea came from you.
I mean, the idea kind of came from the both of us. So
I think we should
can
blame
kill this
Rachel.
butter.
nah.
Yeah, I think we should.
What are you?
I can't.
I
I'm
was trying
very
to hit the
innocent.
butterfly, but it went.
Ah.
Okay, Max.
Sure.
First of all, I literally
It's a
leave trees
butterfly.
for a living.
It's innocent. It hasn't done anything.
So
Or has it?
could have killed the bug.
The bug.
Bugs me a lot.
Oh no! It's the butterfly. It's the bug that's leaked into Eden. Oh no!
Oh no, bro.
It's gonna ruin us all.
I'm like,
Why did I gotta shoot it?
you're like
I would not
ladybug.
be surprised.
I mean,
can't see that happen.
It's like
the
hawk
things that
moth.
seem the most innocent, not always as innocent as you may think.
Like my little Akuma.
Bye bye, little butterfly.
Bye bye, little butterfly.
Miraculous ladybug. Guys, if you were a miraculous ladybug and you were ladybug, what would your lucky charm be?
Your mom.
Like I know it's randomized based on like the situation, but if you
I've
had to
never
choose,
watched
what
that
would
sh-
your lucky charm be? To keep it that way. It's better.
It ruins people.
It does.
It's so good, but,
But,
so
like,
bad.
To the people who have watched it, what would your lucky charm be?
Oh, what would your one be?
In character, though.
Get a lucky
Has to make sense.
5 4.
Mine would be trees.
Oh my god.
Man, today's a slow day. It's not
It
action.
really is. It really is.
Yeah.
What
Should we
action?
be complaining though?
What are we gonna?
Is that a good thing?
I mean,
Thanks, not here.
There's a dog. Bark, bark.
No
Mm,
action.
Sure.
Like, do we want action? Because that means we have to do stuff, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
think
that's
about
true.
it.
Yeah.
I don't mind action.
I don't mind action when I'm watching it. Otherwise, oh no.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Like,
I
what do
would
you
I would
mean
also
have-
agree with that. Just,
Nah, you give
I
me the
don't
vibes
want
of someone
a-
who would cause the action. You'd get bored one day and decide to like set fire to a village.
No.
I was thinking about that.
I was
What?
gonna say Lucario's
What?
more of that vibe. Not me. I would never.
I've been very bored lately. I want some fighters.
Well, not to trees, or else you know who would get upset about that.
I
Yeah,
feel
well,
like
I
I'm
was
the
too.
you know who.
Should they stop me? I can't do that. Get in. If I set fire to trees, that
I would
causes.
cry.
Well, no, actually, Gabe did it. No, he deforested.
Hmm.
Yeah, Gabe did it, and you know we talked, and I decided what he has some other stuff going on. I'll let it pass.
I just like action. It's more fun.
Fun is
I mean,
good.
fun is good.
Fun is fun. I don't know how to describe it. Fun is fun.
Guys, how would you go about transporting a phantom and a zombie?
I have no idea.
you
I've never
don't.
tried nor want to.
Gabe kind of gave me them as pets.
Ah. I did notice them
Your
at your,
choice of
at
pets?
your house.
Yeah. They keep hitting me.
I want to know what they're talking about in there. Like, I need to get involved in that conversation somehow. I don't want to reveal myself or anything. And clearly, they're talking confidential things, because why would they go into that building if not? I'm sure they've been talking confidential things this entire time. But, nope. I think they have their suspicions. I need to be very careful from this point on. Maybe I don't talk to Max, Lucinda, or Lucario much from now on. I think I've gotten what I need to from them. I have the idea stirring. So that means I can kind of just... You gotta go? Oh, thanks for stopping by, Far Owl. Glad to have you here. You know, for the time. Appreciate you being here. But yeah. I think we're gonna try maybe chatting up Mandy about something completely unrelated in order to wipe away any suspicion. Because she was talking about, oh, Rachel's the one who had all the questions. Rachel's the one who was asking these things about the firewall. Nope. Wasn't me. It was Max. Max was asking the questions. Max is the one who was doubting the safety. Rachel would never. She trusts Kano and Lauren way too much for that. I have some plans for next week. But, of course they can't be entirely revealed today, because what would be the fun of that? what would be the fun of that? And I need to hear their conversation. If not, I am just here waiting like a sitting freaking duck. Is she working on her cafe? And it's not even like the cafe is done. I wanted to be like, oh, here's some ideas about how we can overthrow Eden. But no. No, of course not. Because they don't talk to people. Which is to my advantage and my disadvantage. I thought, oh, maybe these people would be fun. Maybe they would get a little, you know, maybe Lucario could actually burn down a village. That would be fun. Or maybe burn down Spawn. That would be fun. Well, I mean, things can change very fast. And as the one who clearly knows the most about what actually is going on here, I am truly in control. Not that anybody needs to know that, but... maybe I have a conversation with somebody I don't typically get to talk to. Maybe I reach out to Seth at some point. I don't know. I feel like he would know more than he lets on. He's close enough with Lauren. But I also know nothing about him. He's just kind of a guy. With his cats and his dog. I honestly don't think it's worth it. It wouldn't be such a betrayal if he'd somehow turned on her. Let's go back to the others. It's better to be with somebody accounted for than alone.
You know I'm not entertaining, Lucy.
You're not?
No.
Oh no, bro.
Oh, no,
Rachel,
bro.
quick, be entertaining.
Be entertaining? Well,
Yeah.
that's... I mean... I'm trying to think of something, but...
How are we streamers?
How are we streamers? That is a very good question. That is a very good question. Are you guys still over at your houses? Are you at...
I'm in the
Yeah.
cafe right now.
I'm
I see you.
at my gaff.
You do. I've been in the spawn area for a bit now.
Hello.
Hello. Do we want to make some sort of, like, secret entrance?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know where yet, but we can figure that out, like, after.
Right.
So I captured my phantom.
Yay.
Congrats.
He keeps biting me.
I picked up... Oh, there he is. I told you you'd be on earlier.
The man himself.
I just had a hunch of it.
I actually may head over to spawn.
Oh, wait,
area.
what happened while I was gone?
Fang's on.
Fang joined.
Huh?
Fang?
Oh, God.
Panda man.
Yeah.
man.
I mean, you better be lucky that Gabe's not here too, or else he would steal him away from you again.
Oops.
Lucinda.
I was breaking the scaffolding.
You just got Elder by Mousy!
Yeah, I mean, it's... You fell off scaffolding, Lucinda.
I wasn't. I didn't even fall off. I was like jumping off.
What?
Well, not jumping,
But why would you?
you know when
I
you
guess he
break
didn't
it,
have work
and
today then.
if you break it too quick, you get fall damage.
Actually,
It was pretty much that.
Why?
Feels bad. Okay.
Is a dog? Is a pup?
oh my god, I'm being pinged everywhere. I lie of not being on do not.
Well, I mean, they couldn't hear me because I was muted because of the dog. Well, I mean, you can still be pinged while you're on Do Not Disturb as long as you.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. That's
Crap.
still. Yeah, that's still a thing that happens. It's not that you can avoid, like, at everyone's pings. Or targeted pings. So, yeah. It's just.
Oh,
It
they got
doesn't.
their signs. On their offices.
What signs?
It says mayor and mayor.
Yeah,
Could
that was up there before, I think.
Oh.
Is he? Oh, he's in there.
I was looking at him from the window.
Rick, interrogate him.
Nah, we're just taking a look at things.
Yes.
Call him smelly. He'll never see it coming.
You're just staring at
Hey, look.
him. Hey.
There's something I can do for you.
Ew.
Huh?
I'm so glad you only joined now.
Is there something I can do for you, or you just?
I don't know what he's doing. We were gonna take a quick look around in the office, but
Hello. 'Tis I am here.
yep, that you are. Hello.
Okay, what's
Indeed.
this
What
deal?
are
Are you guys
you?
like the same person? One moment you're here, and one moment Gabe's here. One moment you're not here. One moment he's
That's
not
what
here.
I'm
What you
saying.
do?
I've never
You've
seen them
me.
together.
Yes, you have. At least
No.
not Max, but Lucario has,
This is true. I've seen both of them.
and Rachel has too.
Yep. Sure have.
Sounds like a cover up.
You're a cover-up.
Hey,
Whoa,
It's
that's
the-
too
why
far,
did I
buddy.
just get to? Oh,
it's the
this thing.
it's the flower.
The flower's too hot.
So
Is there
how
anything
are
I can do
things
for
today,
you guys?
Fang?
Why? I
Hello.
really hate how you're just swarming outside my office.
We're the puppets.
Man,
like a
we
moth
we
to a
want
flame, dude.
we were looking for entertainment.
Yes,
Something
Max-
to brighten up our conversation because it was very dull. So
Huh.
I thought we were having a joyous conversation.
it was, and then it got very quiet at moments. But overall,
I was
it's been good.
Replanting a forest in my.
You're a
defense.
forest.
With a fucking damn minute. Are you flirting with me?
Nope.
But I also mainly wanted to see what your plans were today.
Plans? I actually do have some today.
Oh,
He has as
Believe-
much fun as I have.
I actually do have plans today, believe it or not.
Oh,
Yes.
how long will these plants take?
okay,
Get
now.
out, get-
Oh, dude, oh, there it goes. I was about to be like, I love breaking a chest, and it just doesn't give me the contents.
Yeah,
that-
there's
Yeah,
like
it
it's
takes
that
them up.
San
There's a lot of us
Francisco
on.
thing.
Guys, welcome to Eden, guys. Thursday, Lore
Think
Day,
of-
also known as Thursday Lag
Lag
Day.
Like,
think about how me and
I
you
wanna
feel
work on another
every-
hub,
But there
every
is
time
no
we
way
get
I am
on.
working on another hub when everybody is on.
yeah.
Yeah, not a good plan.
Thursday afternoon
Think
is
about how
definitely
me
not
and
your
Luke
best
feel
option for that.
Okay. I'm gonna announce my plans in the Minecraft chat because then get out of my office. Be gone.
Guys,
I
give
wanna
us
file a
some
complaint.
space.
Literally get
God.
out of my office.
I want to file
I
a
Some
just
complaint.
got
space.
here. Get
I
out.
want to file a complaint.
You can wait.
No, I can't. She's watching us from outside.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, Lucinda.
I'd like to file a
If
complaint
I'm
Lucinda.
against my
staying
neighbor.
still,
Yeah.
no one will see me.
Mhm.
My
Lucinda,
neighbor
go.
keeps getting exploded by
Please
creepers.
leave. premise.
Oh goodness.
Would you like a hacker on the
I'm good.
sapling? Take one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Isn't that nice?
There we go.
When is that?
Fang, I
And
think
it's
everyone
7
here
It's,
is
Oh,
it's,
that's-
about
yes.
it's about an hour and 20 minutes.
Fuck off.
Are you?
That's a
Oh my
I'd
god!
say that's probably.
You are taking.
No, it would be 8 p.m. CST. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little late.
Fang,
I would
I'm pretty sure
I
you
would
and me are the only one
actually-
on that time zone. I'm pretty sure me and Fang are the only two on the time zone in Eden.
SMH.
That's
You're taking the fucking piss, Joseph.
There are things I must do before my speech.
You're taking the fucking piss, mate.
So how long would it be? An hour and 20 minutes.
From now, yeah.
yeah.
The speech itself probably won't take terribly long.
It's gonna be like a 5 minutes.
Joseph, I have college.
I'm
So-
actually
If,
in
if you
college.
can't be here, then you can't be here. That's
No,
fine.
Joseph, I
We'll
have to
inform
be
you
here.
on the speech after.
Yeah, it's not a
No.
big deal, but if you're on, I want you to be here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I can be on. I'll just complain about it the entire time.
Time in E region.
Okay.
So how are you, Fang?
I'm surviving.
Oh
Why
my
not?
goodness.
Are we really using Twitch emotes in Minecraft chat now? Is that a thing?
Probably.
Weird
Oh
champ.
my god.
I don't think you want to burn down.
Oh,
Frizzle Frazzle?
while in a chat with the mayor, that's probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
What's he gonna
I
do?
know. Yeah, what are you
Max,
Especially-
remember that
do?
thing that I talked to you about? I could always
Yeah.
just not do that.
It's fine. I can do it.
No,
I don't know
please,
what it
it's
is,
all I
but I can
have.
do it.
It's literally all I have.
Perfect.
This is a manipulation. I'd like to file a complaint.
You're filing a complaint to the person who you're complaining about. I just want you to
Yes.
realize that.
No, I'm
Uh.
complaining about Fang Studios 24, not Fang.
Are
They're
they
very
not
different
one and the
people.
same?
No.
No. Very different. Very different.
Yeah. Just
How
like
are
makes
they
it more
different?
useful.
I would love to know.
Clearly the name. Like
The name, okay. Sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Why
You're
are
done.
you
Just
looking
how
at me
like
like
Fang
that?
is different from
done.
Felix.
You're done.
Who the
Who's
fuck is
Felix?
Felix?
Do you care to explain your own name?
Yous are just saying words at this point.
Wait, what the heck?
What?
White Fang Studios
Wow.
24 has a name.
I'm not the only one that sees a trident behind him, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's on my
Ethan.
belt. You have it on too.
Oh.
Do you have a
What?
trident on? Like
Oh,
do
no, I
like
have
do you
my
have a
sword.
trident?
No, I don't.
No,
I
it's a
don't see-
pickaxe.
I have a Flameo Rickman, so you know.
Can I eat it?
No, you may not.
It sounds very American there, Max. Are you okay?
I what?
What do you mean? Are you okay?
Did you just say I sounded American?
Yeah, just with what you said.
I'm leaving.
Oh goodness.
I'm going to blast XX Tenkashi on. Anyways, how long will the speech be? ETA?
Not
He said it's
terribly
not gonna be
long.
that long, and I highly doubt it. 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. It
What is?
covers some important matters in Eden.
Important.
Sorry,
Oh
I
my
sound like Max
God.
there for a second.
Your
Ow.
your first official duty as mayor.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
It's okay. We can.
If it's
we
weird,
can
then
go-
just like not be weird or
Yeah, I can sue you so
Yeah.
you can get out of.
What do I do for an hour?
presidency.
Do I go mine more?
That
wood?
is a good question.
Yeah.
we can work on thingy.
Oh yes,
The
The
cafe,
thing.
yeah, you guys.
Haha,
The
thingy.
cafe
Yes.
could be worked
The
on.
Yeah,
cafe.
yeah.
I have a speech to write, so
Ah,
No, you
You
don't have
haven't
it ready.
even
if
written the
you
speech.
need any
Nope.
help, I can
Go
help you out with that.
I have a pretty good idea.
I'm
So,
also available to help, though if it
Um,
involves spelling, don't ask me.
Max,
Max,
I'm-
how do you spell information? Max, how do you spell spelling?
Spelling.
The fact that you had to put a
Correct.
question mark at the end of that hurts my soul.
It
No,
really
it's-
does.
it's
Mine as
like-
well.
No, because I was in class today, or no, this was like
I
yesterday.
gotta
And
go
I had
back to
to
the office. So bye, guys.
Have
I had to
fun.
spell
Alright.
crucial, and I couldn't remember how to spell it.
It's okay, Max. You get the excuse because you've been awake since ages now. It's ages
Yeah, I've
o'clock.
been up since 6:30.
Yeah. And you still
Oh,
have
I
college
can't wait.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shame.
Oh fuck! What subjects left? Shit, my phone.
That doesn't sound like a subject.
Keep on running over this flower.
What
It's just
subjects do I have
very
tomorrow? Oh, that's my
placed,
yearbook photo. What
right
is that
away.
doing there? Yes, I have communications tomorrow. I love communications. Oh wait, no, I have marketing practice. Never mind.
Ugh.
And also
I'm surprised you
digital marketing. Very fun.
I'm surprised you get like different
Bookkeeping?
classes.
It's different modules for like the entire subject because
Oh,
while it is a college course,
yeah.
it's like split up into different things.
Should
So
find
I have
something to do for an.
Yeah.
I have image
have-
processing, digital marketing, business admin, marketing practice, word processing, bookkeeping, personal professional development. And I think that's it.
Nice.
They're all quite easy though, except bookkeeping is easy, but I hate it.
Sounds boring.
It is. I thought it was about actually keeping books, like, books that you read. No. It's the only business fucking subject we have, and I keep having to write accounts. I'm so sick of hearing about Bannon and partner.
Ugh.
Everyone else just stop talking.
Nah, what?
Don't
Okay,
worry, we are
why
listening.
don't you guys keep working on that cafe
Mhm.
or do whatever you want to do?
Yay.
And I'm gonna run home and do some things, and I'll
Go for it.
chat with you soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a moment, guys. Alright, back home to talk with Kano. Because they are very boring, and I feel like I could get a little bit more of a conversation out of Kano. Learn what he's been doing, how he feels about this whole situation. Alright. And maybe I can cook some more pasta or something, but it's just like... It's just so boring. So boring. Okay, where is he at? He's gotta be here. Friendo Kano talks a lot. I mean, that is a good thing. Oh! Is Mousy up here with him? Oh. Hey!
Hello.
I arrive and everyone else is here too.
I see you brought an aunt. I was like, did you bring them with you, or did they just come along on their own way?
completely came alone. I don't know why they're here. I mean, it is Mousie's place too, so they've actually been chatting for a while. I meant to talk to them, but I didn't know what they were talking about exactly.
Gotcha.
So I decided to just keep doing my thing.
Understandable plan. Honestly, not the best, not the worst possible route to take.
Yeah.
So I hear you on that one.
Yeah, spending a little bit of time with Max and Lucinda and Lucario, but they aren't really doing much either. They're building a cafe, a little cute cafe off of the
right. I
off
remember
of the
that.
portal.
Yes.
But besides for that, not really much from them. So
Which is, that's all right. We got plenty of time to build things up for the Halloween events and everything, and then everything will be super exciting and high energy. So I think it's good that they get a chance to breathe a little more now.
I do think everything is ready for that.
Okay,
The
awesome.
I finally managed to get some nether wart from Lucario, so I'm doing that
nice.
for potion making contest. I don't know if it's gonna be similar to from last time or how we're going to go about it, but I'm just gonna put some potion materials in a chest and go from there.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you managed to find that though, because I have not been able to find any other word at all. So the fact that you managed to get some is huge. But I didn't realize Lucario had it though. Maybe I'll have to hit him up myself and get some.
Or I'm
Unless, of course,
actually
I could
growing some
trade
currently,
you.
so I can just give you whatever is not needed.
Yeah. If you're down for
The
that,
extras.
then that would be very appreciated.
I can definitely do that. Is there another rude? What's over here? Oh, wow!
So,
is this your
Mousy,
kitchen area?
So this was the cave that Mousy found, and then she's like, okay, we're gonna convert this into your kitchen. And so I was like, okay. So I've been trying to figure out like what I thought would work, and this is sort of the design I'm currently going with. So I got the white walls, I got the nether wart for like the cyan color scheme that I like. And then the flooring is a mix of chiseled cobblestone, and then I got these shroom lights that I picked up too, along with the polished diorite. So yeah, so now I can start, adding things like the counters I've made, so I can start like doing like this, and I can put like an oven there now. I've got like a spot that I'm gonna put like the fridge probably like right over here, so I can do that, and then we'll have the prep table and everything. I still need to make some with. Do I have drawers? I think we've got drawers. Yes, so I'll need to make those too, but that's a whole different like recipe. But yeah, so they're coming together along in the kitchen now, so I'm feeling pretty cool at this point.
Yeah, great. Is there anything that's gonna be over here? Because you have like a
nothing we found at the moment. It's more we found this cave, and literally if you walk all the way down here, it leads into the so the big cave that I remember seeing, I think somewhat, is it literally just opens up to massive cave system underneath.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like there might be some unexplored stuff down there, but it's very probable that most of it is explored. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, so things are coming together now. I mean, again, like we said last week, now that we don't have to worry about being mayor or anything, I can just relax and start working on more like passion projects, and this is one of them. So
that's great to hear.
Yeah,
did you see that Fang is going to be making an announcement later today in about an hour?
Yes, I did, which I think will be I'm actually kind of excited because yeah, I think it'll be cool to see what kinds of things he's going to talk about, and I want to see how he plans to fully execute everything he wants to do in Eden, and
yeah,
I think it'll be great.
I mean, I'm also looking forward to it. I have a little bit of an idea of what it might be, what it's about, but not too much. So, how have you been? Because like the last time that we talked was after. Pretty sure it was after the election had just happened. Was that just last week? That it feels like so long ago.
It was a bit longer than. Well, actually, no, you're right. It was just last week. Yeah, 'cause time goes by way too quickly. Well, and especially because now you go off on your adventures, so that you get extra time that you're gone away. So then it's like, you're doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
makes
hopefully
sense.
I won't have to be doing that for too much longer. It's just I'm like running low on certain supplies, and I just wanted to find some cool
Right.
things, but I think I'm slowly wrapping up on that part
Okay.
of
No, which
the
honestly,
adventure, and I should be able to spend
yes.
time here more often now on these
Right.
days.
No, which I think will be honestly super good. I
Yeah.
mean, if there's ever, again, I know you obviously offer a lot of resources, but if there's ever a time when you're like, hey, I have these resources, or you need these resources, I am quite proficient at doing the adventuring and going around and like to explore, and I don't want to deprive you of it, but if you are looking for someone to do that for you, I can, and I'm totally fine with doing that as well.
Sure, I mean, I may take you up on that eventually, but as of now, I'm okay. As of now, I've got everything that I need, for the most part.
Very understandable.
Hey.
Just put that there, because I can chop these stems on a cutting board, and it'll produce.
Oh.
I can do like boop. Wait. It's not. Excuse me. It usually does. It's supposed to. I think I did it the wrong way. I just have to use my right click. Yeah, there we go. I can make stripped logs because.
Oh, that
I
makes
can make
actually
stripped
things a lot
counters.
easier. I didn't
Yes,
know
you can
that
strip it
you could
this
do
way.
that.
And then they also give you tree bark, which you can then use for other things, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can use it to make your compost. You can also use 3 tree bark to make paper, one sheet of paper. So it's again sort of like an extra alternative thing you can do. Let's see. Oh, there. Wait. Let's see. Okay, do I want to make? Sorry, I need to make these chests. But yeah, otherwise, yeah. Like I said, there's really been no complaints. Life's been pretty chill. I mean, it's definitely one of those things where right now, just spending time in community and making sure we're all on the same page is, I think, the biggest thing. And
I
obviously, it's
completely
not my
agree.
responsibility. At least at this point, it's going to be on mostly the mayor's. But it's like now you can be free to do that. Like it was, I went on a mining expedition with Max and Lucinda and
They had
Lucario.
mentioned that. They said it was a good time.
Yeah, no, it was. I honestly had a really great time too, just to get to spend that time with them, and so I would be more than down to do that again in the future. But now I've got like my own diamond armor, so I can use it if I want to. I just have it like in my backpack because I want to make sure it's well enchanted before I start doing anything crazy with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm feeling good about that now. Life is feeling. I'm feeling like I'm able to kind of relax a bit for once, which is really nice.
And if you ever need mending books, let me know, and we can figure out.
Oh, right. Yes. No, I'm definitely down to. I mean, again, if there's anything you're currently looking for, I can be keeping my eyes peeled for it to have things to give you, at least in some capacity.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I really wish my backpacks had more space because, like, I feel like I filled them up so fast with this random stuff. I'm just gonna throw these all in there so I can get. Oh, right! I've got gifts from Mousy. We went on them. So if you check inside the brown backpack, I got all these vases from a dungeon.
Oh,
I get
that's perfect for her.
and so I can use them to give them as gifts, so she can decorate the house with them. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. Since you're looking at it, if there's a vase you want, feel free to take one. There's plenty of them to spare. So if there's like one that would intrigue you, then go for it.
Sure.
Just know once you place it, you won't be able to break it unless you silk touch again.
Right. I will go ahead and grab this small blue glazed jar. I'm not sure where I would put it, but I can find a good place.
Good thinking. Cause yeah, it's gonna be good stuff. I think it's cute. Like it's not just like the most normal aesthetic, but it works.
Right.
Put that all there. Get my fridge. Well, actually, I'm stealing the house fridge and putting it into there because it's the kitchen now.
I was just trying to put the jar somewhere nice, right there, and it did. My computer decided, nope, I don't
the
like
jar's just
you
like,
much.
nope, can't do that.
Yeah.
I gotcha. It just seemed very well timed because you were like going over there, and I just heard whispering, and then suddenly you just stopped talking, and I was like, Rachel, is everything okay?
Yep.
And then you were gone.
Yep.
But
we're gonna.
anyways.
Hopefully for
welcome
the rest of
back.
the stream. As long as that doesn't happen a second time, we're good.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean,
very, very ideal.
preferably it doesn't happen again. Or it doesn't
In
happen at
general.
all in general.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Like you take your losses where you can, and it's like a compromise you can make when you need to.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Well, there's the jar. It's placed down there. So now I return over to your place, and we keep going with the lore.
Yes, at least a little bit. Though of course, as all things lore happen. So as you were gone, I got a message from Lauren because one of the things I forgot about, which I'm sure she wants to do, is we haven't had a chance to effectively brief Fang on his mayoral responsibilities yet, and so we need to take time to talk with him, and so she's asked me to quickly come and meet by the spawn portal so I can give him his necessary information.
Yeah.
So I will need to attend to that momentarily, but I am selfish and I really want to make sure I finish this kitchen at least mostly before I proceed with that, because this has been my this is my thing I was working toward the last few days. So it's like
I do know that he's writing a speech right now.
Oh,
writing
okay.
A speech. So
Gotcha.
I don't know how long that's gonna take him, but
I mean,
he gave himself an hour.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I will say it sounds ridiculous, but that does match up with even like how long I've taken on stuff before. So I really can't judge him too harshly because it makes sense.
Well, I mean, I only had how many, like 15-20 minutes to write my initial campaign speech.
That's true.
So
I think you're just exceptional because you wrote that. You wrote it and you wrote it well, and it made sense and it was good. So.
And it was very purposeful.
Yes, no, exactly. You're like, okay, this is what my speech is going to say, and this is what I want to have be intended by what I'm saying. So people can't misinterpret what I mean to be going for.
Exactly. And yes, the show must go on.
There.
As you know, at least it's the single stream. At least it's it doesn't end my. It doesn't end it,
cool.
and it didn't take as long to load
that means
this time.
Pretty much all these are ready for kitchening at this point now, which is very nice. Huzzah! Cool.
Fantastic.
Let's see here. All right then.
If you're going back over to spawn, I will join you because I mean we still have a long time until the speech.
Exactly.
But it just seems everybody is congregating at spawn.
Right. No, which I think is honestly a fair choice. I mean, I know again people are probably perfecting the Halloween stuff to a T. Want to make sure it's a good event. I still have not officially confirmed my costume with Grandma yet, so we will have to do that at some point, guys. Oh. Are they fighting each other again?
It seems like it.
I'll assume so. Self-defense.
They are getting into lots of antics nowadays.
Yeah, it seems like they're a very interesting duo.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay.
She started to stab me.
Oh goodness. It's these two when they don't have somebody who Oh! Fang is already Fang and Lauren are literally in the tunnel together.
Oh, that's really funny.
I was just behind them.
They're also en route then. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. But they were coming specifically because Fang's place is kind of in that direction.
That's,
he probably takes my tunnel in order to
exactly. Oh, I did see Fang took me on a tour of his place.
Did he?
Which was quite nice. Yes. He showed me
it's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
Yeah.
He showed me your guys' bench, which I thought was cute.
Yes.
And then he also showed me the bone zone, and I was like, I can't believe this is a thing.
Yeah. I mean, knowing those two, they can get up to a lot of antics. But, I mean, as far as mayor-wise, as far as professionality or whatever, professionalism.
Yes,
they'll
they both
be
can
f-
hold themselves
yeah,
well enough.
they definitely
so,
can.
No, I wholeheartedly agree.
All right, I'll let you go over and talk with them. To,
Okay, sounds good. I
get the
appreciate it. But
briefing
if we
and-
need to talk more at all tonight, then let me know, because I would be more than happy to continue to just chat.
Sure,
like
I
we always do.
mean, yeah, it depends on how long this goes with you guys, but
Very true. Who knows?
nice
It could be
chatting
brief
with you
and I could
for
be done.
now. The kitchen looks
Sounds-
very
yes.
good, and I'll meet you over at Spawn.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Oh, there's Lucario. Where are these children? Are they still over at the... Just making sure I'm not running into a private conversation.
Where's
Hey.
that fire?
I also have 2 cats at home.
Pass.
But I only have one music disc that's called Cat. But
I
I do
have-
have 2 cats. Do you want to know their names? They're
Oh,
adorable.
Yes.
Rachel's here.
Hello.
Anyway,
I've returned.
enough of Cat.
Hello.
I also have
Max killed me.
Ward.
Ooh,
Yeah, pretty cool,
I
right?
think
very.
Ward.
They're jamming out over on the dance floor.
Anywho, and then the final one. This one I'm really happy about, because this one can make you can just put it on at all times, and it'll make it seem like your store is really crowded. Check this out.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's perfect.
This is ideal.
There's so many people in your store right now.
Oh my
It's
god.
packed.
You just put it in the amethyst Mousie's amethyst shop, and it'll be bustling
I'm actually
forever.
bringing this to the mayor's speech today. I'm very excited about
Yes.
this prank. So I
Perfect.
can't sell this one yet, but you can have it after if you want.
Oh, thank. Yes, of course.
Of course.
How
of course.
much?
Honestly, we'll have to see how well the prank goes. The price could go up depending on how
Oh
good
no.
Yeah.
how well this is pulled off. But you know, not too cheap. I really don't need it, and I also don't have a house or much storage. I do have mending books for sale though, if anybody needs those.
Oh, actually, how much for the mending?
How many emeralds do you have? Or if you have
I don't think I have
extra
a lot.
curios, I will take those. I'm looking for a back slot, a head slot, a body slot, and a ring slot. So I'm willing to
do I have-
trade.
The
it when it comes to
Botania
that
ones
stuff.
or the artifacts?
Oh my gosh.
The what?
The Botania ones or the artifacts?
Anything really. I'll take anything that can fit those slots.
I have a band of mana.
A band of mana. I don't currently need mana, but that could be useful one day.
It's quite aesthetically pleasing.
Oh yeah, would you be willing to let me try it on? I would like to see what it looks like. Here, thank
It
you.
does
I
look
promise
very
I
I
cool.
won't,
love Melsey's
It
skin.
may look damaged, but I promise it's not.
Oh, I also wait. Does it not? It doesn't show up.
You
your
have to scroll
finger?
down a bit, I think.
That's so sad. No, I meant like you
Oh,
know
I
how
actually
some of them
don't
are visible
know.
and some of them aren't. It doesn't look like it does. Here, you can have it back. That's unfortunate. It would be pretty cool.
If
I don't
you need
know.
a
I mean,
head
obviously,
slot,
Minecraft characters don't.
I have
really
one. Yeah, if you need a head slot, I have a plastic drinking hat, which decreases the time it takes to drink and eat items. I don't really need it.
Oh yeah, I'll take. What do you want for it though? A mending book, right?
Yeah, mending.
How many do you need? How many do you? I think one is a good trade for an artifact, probably.
Yeah.
But do you need more? Because
I
have
mean,
a lot.
I would prefer to have more, but like I'm only giving you one artifact, so I don't mind.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Here you go. Mending for drinking helmet. There we go.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Let me put that on and then
Yo.
swiftly hide it so that nobody sees how much of an alcoholic I am. I mean, a sodaholic I am.
Yeah. So it's for soda.
Soda. Actually, it's for magical potions, probably, but you know. Well, thank you. It was fantastic doing business with you. I'm sure I'll see you all at the mayor's speech later.
Yeah.
You will.
Yep.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry you guys got in a fight. I hope everything turns out all right. It was
We'll
nice
be
seeing
fine.
you, Rachel.
Yeah, nice seeing you again.
Bye.
Bye bye. Lucy, we got the cops calling.
You really did. What happened?
So Lucy, I sat down in a chair, and I wasn't gonna say this if Seth was here because I don't know Seth's streaming, and I don't know his like rules.
Right,
but
right.
so I sat down in a chair, and Lucy was like putting down the table. I don't
Mhm.
know what she did, but she turned around. And she's like, "That could have gotten very awkward, Max. I hope you know that, or whatever." And I was
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean?" And she
And
was
then I
like,
didn't
"Never
want to
mind."
explain it. I didn't want to explain it.
And I turned to her, I was like, "Own up, Lucy." And then she's like, "I'll shank ya." And so we started fighting in self-defense. Oh, you're getting called on by Mandy.
She's probably gonna ask how many deaths you have.
Oh no. I'm waiting for it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
Tell us after.
Yes. Because
Is
she
it-
might have information for
okay.
us.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. No, she's gone. I'm kidding. But yeah, I just spoke to Kanoka. Nothing seemed off, but I don't know. He was going to be talking with Lauren and Fang about things. That was a little concerning. I'm wondering what they are talking about.
I think it's the plans, which I'm not quite sure what they are, but apparently there's some plans that Fang has. I think he's going to reveal them tonight.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. He wouldn't reveal anything too big because he doesn't want the wrath of Lauren and Kano on him.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hopefully Lucinda gets something out of from Mandy. Oh, she's actually I think she's actually talking with with Matt and Mousy as well, because they've been together basically all day. So
I'm not gonna lie, if I was her, I'd be shitting it.
It's
Respectfully,
fine.
though.
Out of everyone, I don't think we have to worry necessarily about those three too much.
You never know.
That is true. You never know. I guess the person I'm the most worried about is Matt out of that group. Because he's much closer with, I don't know, he seems unwavering. Like, he won't be convinced easily of things.
Yeah, it seems like that.
Yeah. Mousy, I feel like if she was willing to tell us more, she would. Or if she was able to tell us more.
Yeah.
It really depends. I think we just need to give it a little bit more time, and maybe you need to play things a little calmer, just to cause no more suspicion. How does that?
I mean, this is just how me and Lucinda are.
I know that, but if Fang sees you killing Lucinda a billion times, what's he gonna feel like when you're on his council? Maybe he'll feel like, oh, Max is going to turn around and backstab me if I do something wrong.
No, he knows he could beat me.
I mean, that is true. Oh, hi.
Hello.
What was
Hi.
that about?
They were just asking about like the cave and stuff.
Ah.
Which I still need to do. So
That's right.
I was like, oh no.
But yeah, that was it. They didn't drop anything else.
No, not really.
No. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Lucinda, I've been told we can't fight anymore.
Oh.
It's too suspicious.
How would it be? How's it suspicious?
You guys do it a lot.
I mean,
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
how we
who we
show
are.
friendship.
But Lucinda, as a way to show that we are friends, I have mushrooms for you.
I don't like mushrooms.
But they're
they are
close
pink.
enough to pink.
They are
No, they're
pink.
magenta.
I suppose it's fine. Thank you, Max. And I have bread for you.
You know what? I do actually need more food, so thank you.
Oh, I have more for you. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh no.
I will fight you again.
I'm here to give it back.
Yeah.
Oh, you really have no. Oh my god, you have the one out of 4. I have one of those.
I think everything's in my other not my other one anyway.
I can't believe you fucking drew your backpack.
Well, rather you than someone else.
Yeah, someone
True.
else would probably run off with
Not
Not
you
me.
though, never you.
it.
Hmm.
I would never run off with it, seriously.
Never. Totally.
Mm-mm.
I would never in Eden.
In Eden.
Not Tundra SMP.
Oh no, we're not
Oh,
going into that.
That's a different universe. We're not in that universe.
Yeah, Tundra, what's that?
What's tundra? It's a biome.
Exactly.
It's just a biome. Nothing more than that.
Exactly.
Or is it?
It is.
No.
It is. It does not exist in the universe of EdenSMP.
Well, you know, that is true, but also Mr. Beast, I made Mr. Beast canon.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's
that was good
different.
enough for me.
That's different.
Because
Because outside of Eden is actual reality where Mr. Beast could probably actually exist. So it makes more sense.
I need to sponsor.
Yeah, you can just get Mr. Beast to sponsor you. Why are you here in Eden?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why am I here?
You know, hashtag Team Trees, am I right?
Yeah, you know, that was actually my competitor.
It
so
was
it's
your
kinda awkward.
competitor? So you don't like talking about that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I was in the business for a while, and then all of a sudden, this fucking straight white man decides, let's plant trees, and then everyone's all of a sudden like, yeah, we love trees.
This is what I joined
You're
back
literally
to.
18, Max. What do you mean you've been in for a couple of years and then Mr. Beast does Team Trees? That was back in like 2019, dude.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of friends.
Oh.
I had
The friends,
I had-
your trees, the trees are your friends.
They are.
It's the trees.
I speak to them.
You speak for the trees. Mm-hmm. We are.
I am Max. I speak for the trees. If you disagree, you'll lose your knees.
Wait, what? I
It's
like my
not-
knees.
It's the slogan.
Yeah. Well, the actual slogan for the company is, "My name is Morty. I speak for the trees. If you disagree, I'll take your knees."
Isn't that just the same?
No, it's different. Different
Slightly.
wording.
Slightly.
Okay. Different wording.
Slightly
Yeah.
different. Okay. Me. Shut the fuck up, stupid fucking Scottish.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
Lucy,
nothing
after
better to
stream,
do, so
I need to tell you
do you need
something.
any extra help at the cafe?
I think it's okay right now. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it is looking quite good.
Yay.
Where do we want to perhaps put... Are you still waiting until everything else in here is decorated, or can we get started on the other
Feel free
thing?
to get started.
You want to help with that, Max?
Mhm.
Where do we want to put it? It's gotta be a little bit
I mean-
more...
And also just be careful with who's passing by.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just say it's a storage room.
But then they know it's there. So we'd rather not have people know that it's there at all.
Yeah. Let's... What about in here? Like...
Yeah.
We can have it
perhaps.
like,
Ground.
yeah, underground somewhere.
Yeah, that
We-
works. Do you need... Are you good?
on. I'm gonna dig down like a fair bit.
Okay.
Just crouching so no
Do
one
you have any
sees.
wood? Logs?
I
or
have.
wood?
Oh, there should
lot.
be somewhere.
Can I take some of these jungle logs?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I'm going to be making some ladders.
Nice.
Maybe 16 is okay?
Do you have any torches on you, Rachel?
On me? No, not currently.
Okay.
Huh. Ay, ay, ay.
Well,
Also, Max, we need to figure out menu.
We do.
oh, perfect amount. And I can make torches, though.
Yeah, I'd say make some torches because it's quite dark. Can you see my name tag from up there, Rachel?
Yes.
We're not down far enough. Tell me when you can stop seeing my name tag. I've dug into a cave.
Oh.
We can just use the cave.
It's a... Oh, actually, yeah.
That way we don't have to dig out a space. And I think... I mean, I can see the name tag, but that's only if I'm looking for it. You know, like, who would look down, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
And plus, it's a wood floor. It's a little difficult to...
And also, worst case scenario, we could just say staff only.
Well, again, we don't necessarily
Exactly.
want people to know
It's not
there.
ideal, but...
Time to.
Right.
Like, that's just the worst case scenario, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm heading down.
I'm just hollowing out the space a little.
There we go. Oh, yes, this is a good space.
Just place some torches down.
This reminds me of the old secret base I used to have. So
You're the sewer base?
in the previous version of Eden, I made a little alliance with Fang and another person named Ash, and we were also looking into very similar things. We wanted to know the secrets of Eden. We wanted to find out conspiracies, and so we built a little secret base in a mountain near my house, and we went there and we talked about theories and such.
Interesting.
History repeats.
That it does. That it does. But sometimes things end up for the better. And I feel like we will prosper this time. Not that we didn't last time. Everything eventually worked itself out, but now we might be dealing with a different type of different type of problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, it'll be grand.
Right. Alright. Looks good.
Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of oak logs on me.
Well, I mean, you can keep the oak logs. I know that you're not the biggest fan of chopping down the trees, but it is useful to make sticks and ladders that are recycled from trees.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Murder. Okay. I have some of the coffee tables.
I
Yes.
can use them.
Yeah,
I
if some
have some.
tables and chairs. 4 chairs for all of us. And then we can have a sort of conspiracy board here. Oh, I have a crafting table. I don't need to take one. Signs. And since signs are you can edit some signs. It'll be easier to. So let's do.
We have about 30 minutes. So.
Okay. All right. So here's the signs that we can work with. Like that. So that way it's all good, and so that way we can just edit them when we have information.
That's good.
Yeah.
Or we can just sit around the table. Because that could work as well.
Who needs chairs?
Who needs chairs?
Chairs are well dry.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, wait.
Alright, I think that's pretty good for starting out. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of... Oh, there's a ladder dropping to you. Because we need to... Is this oak on top or spruce?
Oh, it's spruce.
Okay. So
I have
basically
the
whenever
spruce log on me.
whenever we go down or whenever somebody comes back up, just cover it up with spruce and we're good.
I'm changing the floor into glowing moss.
Okay. Go for it.
Mainly because
yeah.
it's in my thing.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and make some chairs.
Yeah.
Chair. Oh, I need logs and planks.
So yes, we get to have some nice little cool secret base.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Everyone wishes they could be us.
Oh, perfect.
We need a team name.
Oh my god.
The Truth Seekers.
Ooh.
Someone trademark that before someone steals it. Well, I hear Phantom.
I also hear a phantom.
Oh no.
Are you covering the whole thing with this the blue moss?
If I have enough.
That's also very funny because in the other secret base it was grass. The floor was grass. So it's very similar.
Everything links back together.
That it does.
I do not have enough moss. Hold on.
Mm. Well, just do the... Oh
my god,
I thought
Gabe.
Gabe wasn't going to be on today. Yeah, just do the border of stuff, and then... could you just place a block under here? Perfect. And then under here as well.
Oh, my moss.
There, perfect.
Picked up my moss. I want it.
I don't know how I feel about this design, but keep going for it.
It's just for now.
That is true.
I don't like it either, but it's just so it's not just floating chairs.
Right. It's very much a mismatch of
I'm putting in the rest of the moss I have.
Okay.
I know I have more moss at my base, but I don't think it's blue. What about?
I would just leave it. I would just leave it as it is.
I guess I want to see what this looks like. No, I hate it.
Yeah, just leave it as it is, so we can always get back to it. But as long as we have the base of it, that's all that really matters.
Let's head back up.
Well, you need to finish the floor. Do you not have enough?
I don't have enough.
That's fine. I have 3 pieces of granite that I covered with it. All right, let's head back up.
Yeah. I really think having it mismatched really fits the group.
Are we
It's the
okay, I
group.
see the
You can have a look.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
You really don't want to have a look, Lucy. Don't do it to yourself.
I'm gonna have a look.
Don't do it.
oh, are you okay?
Are you dead?
I just wanted to make sure that you didn't
Huh?
fall and you took the ladder.
What?
You're good, right? You're alive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. That's
What is this room?
it's
Temporary solution.
it's not great looking, but it serves its purpose.
We can work on it. We can work on it.
Yes, of course.
It's temporary.
It's very much temporary, but just the idea that it's in that space under the cafe, that's all that matters in this situation. And we can discuss maybe after the announcement, or something along those lines. I would, it would be nice to discuss things before the Halloween party.
Yeah.
At
we
least
could do that
once.
after.
Yeah. So, yep. Alright.
I mean, if we can't do it tonight, if we're all free this weekend.
Depends on the time and day for me.
Mm-hmm.
Depends. I know that I won't be around on Monday night because I am going off on my adventuring again one last time, hopefully. I just need to get a few more things before I am, permanently here. But,
Yeah.
I'm just emptying these chests.
I come back at the worst.
What?
I seem to come back at the worst time.
No, that was a pretty normal moment. It would have been bad if something inappropriate was said, but it was not.
Gasp.
The
Yeah,
chests
Lucy.
are being empty.
What
Oh,
do you
how scandalous. Well, she wasn't on very long.
Maybe your game
Thanks, Max.
crashed.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Max.
Must be in a Halloween costume.
She is.
What is Kano wearing?
What is Kano wearing? Where are you?
What the heck? Am I seeing the same thing? Come to the spawn. Another hub.
Okay. You may be experiencing the glitch that I was, but I can't jump for some reason.
Do you
no,
see Kano wearing purple hair?
You have to relog. It's a more player models glitch.
I want to see Kano wearing purple hair. Hold on.
It's a glitch.
I don't ca- I'm on fire again.
I'm going to
Where
put
is it?
chests downstairs.
Did it fix itself?
Oh, he's not.
Loading.
Oh, Max is
Oh,
up
okay, there's
still.
Kano again.
Yeah. I was in like an important lore moment with him when that happened to me.
That's
So
unfortunate.
It was really
It's
funny
kind of
because
disappointing. I was really hoping he just had like.
no, it's a glitch. It's a glitch.
Question for the Halloween party: can I just
Mhm.
slap on more player
Too
models?
What do you mean by that? You just slap
Can I
on
just
the
give myself? Can I just give myself like? Can I turn into a crab? Is pretty much what I'm saying.
No.
It's not really a cost.
I mean, probably
Lucy,
not.
where are you?
Probably not.
Lucy, did you go down?
Yeah, that's me. Oh my god, why are you a crab? SpongeBob, me boy.
Me boy.
You got this.
I can't break. Oh, I can't.
Why are we all just like here around the nether portal now? Just all of us are here.
I don't know.
Please
I was
don't
doing
hurt
other
me and
hubs.
my family.
I don't know how to place it down.
Wait, drop it.
What are you guys doing? Are you messing with the? Are you messing with the?
He's a crab.
Are
I
you
wouldn't
are
recommend
you really
messing
a
with
crab?
that mod, by the way.
No.
That
you-
mod is very buggy.
Are you
This is
a crab?
No.
Somebody clip this. This needs to be clipped. This is.
I'm not a
I just
crab.
walk in. You're a crab.
She almost saw
Putting
my
it on
secret.
my end.
Under the sea, da-da-da-da-da, under the sea, da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god, Max, that's crazy. You missed when a crab.
Da-da-da-
Oh my god, the crab
no,
is
the
That's
crab!
Under the sea.
Because
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter.
This isn't
Take
cano-
it from me.
I'm 95%
Up
sure
on
this is
the
not
land,
canonically
they
correct, but it's just
Up.
funny that it needed to happen.
Down in the sea, they dance all day. Up,
Wait, I wanna
some
do part two, hang
lyrics
on.
I don't
Let me find it.
remember. Ocean says na na na.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, sexy, you single? No, you trying to pinch humans together?
What?
You trying to pinch humans together?
No.
Oh my
Also, this is not
God.
canon. Just to
Yeah,
clarify.
clearly. Clearly it's
Um,
not canon. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look up the lyrics to Under the Sea. Actually, I do not remember it. Why is there a photo of my
They're
thing
just-
called Under the Sea?
Money, 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 money.
The C word, the seaweed
is how
always
we
streamers. Somebody else's
The
lake.
C word
You
is
dream about
always
going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you. That's here on the ocean floor.
This
well, if you
is-
guys want to mess
wonderful
with that, by
things
the way, I don't know
around
if the
you.
mod bugs are
What
still in
more
the
are
game.
you looking for?
It doesn't happen often,
Under
I
the
think
sea.
here. They're fine.
Under the sea.
I'm just
Darling, it's
just-
better down
can
where it's
just-
wetter. Take it from me. Up on the
Just
shore,
stay
they
away,
look
stay
away. Out
Just
in the
stay
sun, they
there.
slave away.
just I'm
While we the
leaving.
boat in
I don't
full
want
pants
any
is
part of
like an
this.
under the
I'm
sea.
leaving. Are you
Down
Okay,
here,
I'm gonna
all the
change
fish
part
is
before anyone
happy
sees.
as all through the waves they roll. The
you
fish on the
still-
land ain't happy. They sad 'cause they in their bowl. Oh fuck. But
d-
fish in the bowl is lucky. They in for a worser fate. One day when the boss gets hungry, guess who's gonna be on that plate?
you?
Under the sea.
Because you're a
Under
crab.
the sea.
Exactly.
Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us.
I'm gonna go.
We
back
what
my
the
place and
land
drop
folks
this
love to
stuff.
cook. Under the sea, we off the hook. We
I-
got no trouble.
Aye, aye,
Life
I
in the
can't believe
bubble.
this is
Under
happening.
the sea.
But it is also it's Eden. Of course it happens on Eden.
Since life is sweet here, we got to be here naturally.
No, gotta-
Even this,
gotta
I
skip
don't
past.
actually know this song. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't?
I don't know
Or
if
you
you guys
do?
know this. I don't. I've watched Little Mermaid, but like, I haven't listened to Under the Sea
just-
since then.
Are you still
Because I'm
gross?
really Rachel. Rachel,
What?
look behind you.
Oh no, you're still crap. I can't.
Yeah.
Because my character's literally the Little Mermaid, and so like
I'm
It works so
Sebastian.
well.
Oh, what?
why are you following me? Do you want to be dinner? Do you want to be dinner? You know, Lauren and Kano and Mousy
God,
are
guys.
right there. They are right there.
They're probably
They're
doing
not paying
serious
attention.
lore as well.
That's why I wouldn't.
Well, guys, Rachel.
No. Okay.
Woof.
Woof. Yeah, nah.
Bark, bark.
Okay, where are you,
Bark,
Lucario?
bark.
I'm gonna find you, because I want to be out of this
Bark,
mess.
bark. Bark,
you- are
bark, Rachel.
I know, I see
Bark,
you. I
bark.
see you.
Bark. Give me a treat, big. I mean, bark, bark. Bark, bark.
I can't. I can't. I'm breaking character. I can't.
Bark, bark, Rachel.
Just go back to the cafe if you're gonna do that at least, right? Just be the cafe dog.
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark. Stop following me around. Bark, bark.
Hold on, wait. What happens if I do such sit? Oh.
It
Stupid.
doesn't work because you're a dog.
Bark.
Ow.
I bite.
Yeah, clearly.
Slash. Pig.
Dog.
Lucy,
I-
where are you?
I'm not telling you.
Lucy.
No, leave me alone.
Lucy.
I don't want this. Listen, I have a family.
Okay. Back into character. That was. That is not canon. That is not canon. None of that crab dog nonsense was canonical. Oh boy. Okay. Back into character. Okay. Well, we have about 15 minutes left before the announcement. I really just want to talk to the group inside. Okay. I just need to get away from them. It's throwing me off. Go ahead. Cool.
Oh.
That's
Hi,
so
Ra-
mean.
Hi, Raquel.
Hi.
Hello.
We're in the big mayor room. I don't
Yeah.
have a name for this room. Does it have a name? It does not have a name.
No, it currently doesn't.
Got it.
I mean, you
Any
can name it if
signs?
you want to.
Mayor room.
Mayor room.
I'm sorry, I don't have any signs
Luigi.
I
The
do.
Luigi room.
It's a jungle sign, but it's a sign.
here.
God, it will not. For what reason? How much do you have?
So
Oh,
Gabe has
I've
the
not
nether
even
hub
gotten.
thing.
Well, you know.
Fire
Wait,
thing.
what?
Gabe.
Bruh, I hold you in my backpack and it throws out of my hand. Hello. Thanks.
Gabe, can you come outside for a second?
Don't you dare.
Gabe, can you come outside for a second, please?
No,
Gabe, come outside for a second, please.
I actually broke both my legs.
Gabe, I don't care. Fucking crawl.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
I'm
Oh,
coming.
take me home. Oh, we can't get over the carpet. No.
This was poorly designed.
It's perfectly designed for walking, not for a boat.
Says you. Who said that this was made for walking?
These boots were
I
made for
run.
walking,
New law.
and that's
No
just
walking.
what they'll
Only
do.
boat.
Ah, yes, the attendance. Gabe, you'll be up here with me for the speech, okay?
Up?
No, no.
Why are there 3 seats?
Gabe,
Oh,
do you?
I slipped.
I don't know. I did not build this place. Gabe, do you have enough to make like a lectern or anything?
I don't have a bookshelf.
I need more paper. I need 9 paper.
Matt's got it.
I have a shears.
I have a crafting table.
Warped roots?
No. Okay, now I need wood. I need 6 planks.
I don't have
No,
that.
you need slabs, sir.
Oh no, for the bookshelf.
No, for the lectern.
Thank you for the magic wood.
You're welcome.
Wait, I can't make it with magic wood.
Oh, you can?
Oh yeah, we love Quark. Quark is a great mod.
I need regular
Here,
things.
this should work.
Hope.
Did you give him another rock?
No.
No, I'm out of netherrack now.
Oh.
How much do I have mined? That's the real question. Oh, it's still only my second most mined with 18,500.
Matt, I see how it is. I see how it is.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I like your witch costume.
Oh my god! Thank you. I got it from a really popular tailor. Have you heard of him? His name's Matt.
Which
Oh,
costume?
I've never heard of him.
Oh my god, you've never heard of him? Well, you should really get a skin from
Really?
him.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
they're really-
Kinda weird.
Lauren.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
He's
their
kind of
rates?
weird.
Usually that gets at least,
$7
like,
for a
one
new skin
laugh.
and $5 for a reskin. I think. Like, I think it's a, like a,
Ooh,
you know, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm such a good
you
friend.
know, Grandma, we should consider having Matt make our Halloween costumes for next week.
I have
know,
4 boats.
I think so too.
Will that
Guys,
work?
Guys, this stream is sponsored by Matthew.
Yeah. If you need
Matthew
a
Patrick?
skin, go get a skin.
No.
Wear him today. Wear him on the red carpet.
Yeah,
Is that-
wear
is
him on the
everyone
red
is
carpet.
everyone already
Wear
here?
his skin.
Who are we missing?
Um,
Seth and
Seth.
Nova.
Only you can
What?
do that.
Seth and Nova.
Mhm.
Said that he made it. You know what? Never mind.
It's okay, we're
You're
still
the
here
only-
early.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you're
we're
the
all
only
here
one
early.
without skin, so like it would work for you.
For now.
Literally.
Fun.
What?
You should do moisturizer.
What?
Wait, for now?
Moisturizer.
Is this the start of his villain arc?
Oh my god. Please don't say
Yoink.
that. Knock on wood. Knock on
Use the
wood.
Leatherface
trident
start wearing
one
other people's
time.
Knock
faces.
on wood, knock on wood.
Not when he's the mayor's assistant.
Gabe's channeling
Oh, no, bro.
his gonna channel his inner Leatherface. He's gonna start wearing other people's faces and
Please
running around with a
no.
chainsaw.
Gotta
No.
go.
Leave me for
I'm the
last.
nearest to him. Gotta go.
He's your running partner.
What's
Yeah, that's
up?
why I gotta
It's me,
go.
Yo boy.
I'm the Bro's about to. You look like you're about to play the drums. With
Everyone
drumsticks.
Come to, or
Wow.
I was about to say courthouse. Wow.
I don't have a name for this room, so this can be the courtroom.
Rome.
Room. Come to room.
Everyone.
Everyone-
Maybe like Trafalgar.
Everyone meaning Nova and Seth.
Yeah. Wow, we're all so early, everybody. I'm so glad for us. We're all so great.
Congratulations, you're all
Literally,
responsible.
I was
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got here early. We're the overachievers.
Gabe.
But I was
being an
upset that
adult.
that you guys were here first because we're like, we're gonna get good seats, and then suddenly
Yeah, you guys took
Mandy,
the good
Matt, and Rachel were already all here.
Hold
with
on.
Well,
good seats.
Matt
when-
and Mandy were just waiting in here.
We
Yeah,
had nothing
we were the
else to
first
do.
people.
Oh my goodness.
Lucario, you cannot be on the leaves.
That's my shtick.
Exactly, that's Gabe's joke. You
Yo,
missed
I have
it,
a
but
question, Mr.
I
Mayor.
might have an answer.
Since this is the courtroom, can I sue someone?
This is not the courtroom.
Depends on who you're suing.
Yeah, it depends on who you're suing.
I would also like to know the answer to that.
No.
Wait, wait, are we in a need for a courthouse? Because I'll make another one. I'll make another one.
Just a question. I would just like to see
should make it
Gabe for
like,
emotional damage from last week as he shot me off of the roof of a building.
Oh! I'll be your star witness. He killed me too.
Yeah.
I saw it.
No. Damn, there's already drama in the news about your right-winging man.
Well, right now,
I gotta go.
Breaking news! This just in. On the scene, we have
Another
Mouse
politician.
Fleeing.
Hot
We have
dirty.
Mouse Fleeing Live. Another politician has been corrupted. Mandy, how do you feel about this? You're telling us that Gabe killed you? Please explain further.
Elaborate.
An arrow went into my body and then I fell off a roof and it hurt a
Then
lot.
how did you die to a pickaxe?
So you're saying that he shot you off the roof? Is this correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
You heard it here, folks. Straight from the source.
Except
This
with the
trial
pickaxe, apparently.
will be epic.
Stay tuned
Yeah.
for Channel 5 News.
Hello.
Over there.
This
Round
is Matthew
2.
coming in from EdenSMP, channel 24.
Channel 24. Oh my goodness.
What happened to the first 23?
Where are they? What did
What
you do?
happened?
Well,
Those
you
are all
have
the-
like the
those are all the
baking
international
channel, you have the floral channel, you have the sports channel.
Why is like the important news channel
Yeah, the
24?
Eden channel.
Because no one cares about the
24
news.
is
It's
a good number.
2022.
No one cares about the news about
Yeah,
me.
We all get it from Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, then just go.
Yeah.
Mm,
The only one that
birds.
cares is me because I have a freaking broadcast television degree, so I like know what needs
You
to
gotta
happen.
use that
Point you
shit.
do.
I gotta use it exactly.
Everyone knows TikTok is where you get your valid source of information.
Oh yeah.
Rio.
Nothing on there's a
Uh,
lie.
About Reddit?
I think Seth is here. I heard a door open.
Yeah, he's just chilling in
Thank
the
you.
front.
All right.
Classic tardiness.
Oh,
Oh my god, we get cookies at this.
I mean, it's not
event?
even tardiness. Like,
I have
it's not even
decided that
7
it's
yet.
tardy.
Well, he's
Put
still
the chair
early.
back.
It's still early, as far as I'm aware.
let's see if
I
Nova's
feel- I
gonna
feel
be
like-
the only late one.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I feel like we all just went silent, waiting for Seth to say something.
Hey.
And then he just never did.
No.
Me? No, I don't have anything to say to you guys.
I'm breaking these chairs.
What's up?
Stop.
I'm just gonna stay
You're
muted
done.
while they do their thing.
You're done.
You're
While,
done.
Like,
You're
clearing
done.
my throat
You're
every 2 seconds
Oh.
while they're talking. I also have nothing I need to say, so it's fine.
This is gonna be an interesting.
Let's see. Let's see if I can see Nova on the map. Oh my god, they're so far away.
Do you
Bruh.
as well have players on?
Yes, I do. I always like to make sure I know
I
where
find it
everybody
interesting
is
that
at all
Nova
times.
is swimming. Maybe.
He has another portal, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's another portal.
Do I have to show him where it is?
I think he knows where he can
No.
go. He probably has access to the map too.
All
I
right.
think he's struggling.
Damn.
That's a
I'm
good
confident.
answer.
Maybe someone
Rejected.
we'll give it a couple minutes and maybe
Yeah,
then
I'll give
somebody
it a
will
few
have to fill it
minutes.
in.
That's fine. There's like 90%.
Mark him tardy. Put it on his
Hello?
report card.
Hello?
Hello?
In this D&D campaign?
Who is ambiancing right now?
It was Seth.
Who put a large
What?
crowd sound on?
What was that,
Oh.
Rachel?
That wasn't me. That was Mandy.
That wasn't Rachel.
Man-
I
Mandy
said
said
that.
Mandy said that?
Yeah, Mandy
Oh,
said
I'm so
that.
sorry, Rachel. I would like to apologize.
You're
I'll
good.
begin my three-part apology by saying that I wasn't really looking. I was
He's about to write a tweet.
reading
line.
something.
You're good. You're good.
And then I was oh.
Gotta-
You guys were
gotta-
so fast on that LY.
Damn! That is unfortunate. That is
You're a
unfortunate.
little late though.
You're a little late, by the way. BT
goodness.
dubs.
Just in case you didn't know.
Just so you're aware.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Rachel. Mandy, why would you say that?
Hi. Because you were doing it earlier. That's why.
Hey, who told you that?
Matt told me he
Oh my
gave
God.
you what? Oh my god!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right.
Oh my
all
god.
You've lost chair privileges.
I forgot, man. I'm so sorry.
Have a cookie.
Who I?
And
Okay.
he gives you a cookie? How sweet is Matt?
What a
Me?
legend.
Next
give
thing
me
you
a
know,
cookie?
Seth's
Yeah,
gonna
it
want like a
actually-
glass
It's
of
next
milk
to
or
you.
something.
It
It's on the
accidentally
other
went in
side
my
of you.
inventory.
Left,
It's
left,
right
left,
there.
left, left.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Okay. Nova said to go on without him. Give me my book back.
Oh
I put it on the lectern to read, and it just gets sniped. Okay.
It's so organized.
Is Nova?
Thank you.
Great.
Nova got piranha'd.
He has organs.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Speeching my speech, as it
Yeah,
were.
yeah, go for it.
Okay, so first of all, thank you guys for allowing me to win this Eden's election, as it were. I really didn't expect to be here. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I called everyone here was because there's a few things I want to bring to everyone's attention. First thing is I have started a council of sorts, including Gabe and I. There are a total of 5 members: Kanoka, Lauren, Max, Gabe, and I. The reason I called you here, though, is about something a little bit of a bigger concern. The letters sent out to pretty much everyone, exempt a few people, cannot English, named Vote for Fang and or Vote for Kano, were not written by Kanoka's campaign or mine. We don't know who wrote these letters, but we have a few suspects, none of which I can say right now, sadly. I know a big thing for my campaign was transparency, but right now it's too early to say anything. But I will say, you guys will know. Yes, we have a few, but I can't say any of them right now.
What happened to transparency?
I was just explaining.
said that.
I hate you all.
But he didn't say the suspects thing yet.
He
I
said
did.
Because we haven't been able to interrogate these suspects yet, alright? Wait!
But right now we can't share anything about who we think the suspects are because we don't have enough information on the entire investigation yet. But we will come to you with results as soon as we get them. And then there's one other thing that I know at least a few people voted for my campaign for this reason specifically, and that's because of a task board. And I didn't expect Gabe to be here for this, but as soon as I get the chance, I will talk to Gabe about setting up the task board so that everyone as a community can come together and, do tasks. What the task board is for. But I didn't have a lot planned for this speech. I mainly just wanted to, thank you all for allowing me to be your mayor and, make sure you guys are aware of the current situations of Eden. So, thanks guys. Appreciate it. Heart emoji.
Awesome.
Only mildly concerned.
I'm sure it is nothing to really be concerned about.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's somebody playing a prank, and whoever, what we do find, be fine.
Exactly.
Slap on the wrist. Don't do it again.
Exactly. Just, slap him in the face with a fish, maybe. That's like the most.
Oh.
That's a bit
Serious
excessive.
crime.
So, as a mayor, are you encouraging violence then?
I mean, in my mayor
violence?
campaign, I did say that I would be holding training sessions.
Violence is
Okay, self-defense is different though.
I mean, maybe.
Question.
All right. Glad I stuck with who I voted for.
Yes, Max.
Are those classes mandatory?
No, it will
Thank
not
God.
It's gonna be at like 10 p.m. MST.
I would actually block you.
Imagine.
In regards to the task board stuff, I'm working on it. I've just been a little busy, so I'm getting there soon. That's about it.
TM? Question mark?
Soon TM. Yes.
Cool.
Yep. Does anyone else have any questions, or we chilling?
Or
I don't have any questions.
I'm just gonna look Mousy straight in the eyes.
I've been doing that this entire
Mousy,
time.
Mousy,
What?
do you have questions?
No.
Goodness.
Seth is the question.
Who put on this
Seth
talking soundtrack?
I don't know because I know that's not a soundboard. Like that's an actual disc. You have to.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
yeah.
is.
He has it in his backpack.
music
It
player.
definitely is because I have it off and I had thought you guys were going crazy.
I turned mine off because
I'm like, what
backpack.
is? Well, hello.
As long as you don't play Pig Step, we're all fine. You can keep it on.
True.
Lauren, it's the backpack I gave him.
Oh goodness. All right. Well,
Yeah.
if that's it, then I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Skedaddle.
It was a
See,
short
first
speech.
one out.
but, you
See
know.
y'all later.
Well, technically, Seth was the first one out, but you know.
True, I was.
I have a question.
Why did you wait till now?
Literally.
There was a whole thing where they said, "Does anybody have any questions?" And then
Well,
they said,
nobody
just
has
thought
any
of it now.
questions.
23 is
Who
better.
waits
No
to
one has
continue
any
about it?
questions.
Matt.
Are any of the suspects a ghost or anyone that has died in the past?
No.
No? Okay.
Does
How
any
do
of
you
the
get
suspects
playing like
have
20 questions?
blue
Why
hair?
is that a question?
Is it a man or a woman?
Seth.
Seth, come back if you're gonna start talking.
Yeah.
I'm right outside.
Look
What are you guys
at
talking
us
about?
in the eyes when you're talking to us, okay?
I'm literally
Where?
right
I need that
here.
connection.
I'm right here, dude.
Am I blind?
Here,
Oh.
look me in
You
the
said
eye.
You're all the
Seth-
way
Seth-
over there.
Yeah, Seth, you
What are
say
you
right
talking
here.
about?
I have
Right here.
players on my
I'm right
mini map.
here.
You were like all the way over there.
No,
You're by the
you're
farm.
lying. Don't lie. Don't lie. I'm right here.
I
Okay,
also have
Seth.
players on.
Yeah.
And you were
Yeah,
all the
and
way
I
over
know your
there.
mini map's not zoomed out enough to know where I was.
Mine's
Nobody-
pretty zoomed out. It's on max zoomed out setting.
I'm right here, guys.
Oh gosh. Okay. Does anyone else have any more questions?
Yeah.
No.
Does any random
I don't.
Matthews have any questions?
Do you get to know if you're a suspect?
No.
I feel like that would be like,
Hell
no.
not
I'm a
the point of that.
Like if the suspects knew that they were suspects, wouldn't just everyone get to know?
Yeah, so we could know.
No.
Isn't there also?
Damn
I
it.
guess something I just thought of now. Isn't there something else you should also be announcing,
Oh, what
Fang,
the
with
hell?
this this speech that you gave that you forgot to mention?
What?
Well, you say I forgot, so you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The upstairs?
Yep.
Is there an what?
Are
You got something in your throat?
Kanoka's about to slash message.
Villager
you.
here?
Need a fisherman's friend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I announced that. That was in the speech.
Oh,
insurance is not gonna cover
sorry, I
that. You
must
better
have
get that
Still was
back up
in the
there.
speech.
I I'm gonna go.
What did you do?
I may have zoned out. I may have zoned out.
Do you
That's
guys
my
need
bad.
scaffolding to get back up there?
No,
I have
I'm good.
No,
I
if
just
Seth can
have to-
break it, Seth can place it.
I actually can't.
Honestly, it's starting to break. Let's just take the whole thing down. I got the fun stuff.
I want to do this. I'm really...
God.
Fine.
Don't do
It's
that.
falling apart.
It's so pretty. I made the whole logo and everything.
It is nice. I like this
reminds
part.
me of a lot of things, Mousy.
I'm back.
You're hurting me. You're hurting me by doing this.
Hurt.
Okay.
You know,
I gotta
Fang
go.
told me not to do this earlier, and now he's doing it.
Bart, no,
Wow.
really
Guys
put
getting
that
on the same
cherry right
page.
on top there. I can't lie.
It's great.
Mousy.
Goodness.
Hi.
Anybody
I'm not sure
want
what
a
else is.
crimson fungus?
No.
Yes.
Me.
Nah, I'm good. I'm
my
out
God.
of here. Later,
Bye.
gators.
Drop
Yeah.
her
No,
name
great
on.
speech. Good job.
It's
Here-
good speech, Fang.
Here's
Looking
4
forward to
stacks of
having you
soul
as mayor.
sand.
I'm scared.
I don't need it. I just wanted it.
Here,
You're
here's
done.
another 4 stacks of soul sand.
Oh my
You're
god.
done.
Thank you.
Anytime.
God,
Does
I love
anybody
you
else
guys.
want 4 stacks of soul sand?
Why do you have
Trying
so
to get
many
rid of
stacks?
it.
I mean, we have a lot of it.
Because
And
he's been
then-
working on the Nether Hub.
Oh,
That's all we
Why do you
get
have it
done.
on
No,
you?
stop.
It's in our backpacks.
Can I submit a complaint?
No.
Where's the
You're gonna be
complaint
submitting
box?
a complaint about the person who you're
Hey,
complaining
Max,
about.
Max.
Yes.
Max. You're
Yes.
thinking about submitting a complaint? Here, look, I got a surprise for you. Look, you see this?
Oh.
Look at that.
I'm sold.
Yeah. There's no reason to complain. No reason to complain. Just...
Can I make a complaint?
Oh, I don't get to keep it. I just get to
Is it going to be a valid complaint?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You will never guess who killed me again today.
I mean, I saw it.
You will never guess
was
who
it Sir Isaac
attacked
Newton
me.
using
I
gravity?
really
cold
couldn't care
blood.
less about your guys' nonsense. If it
Last
keeps
week-
happening, just shut the fuck
Man, you
up.
sound so
Wow,
caring.
is this you avoiding
oh,
your
wait, I have a
mayoral
present for you.
duties?
What do you want?
What?
I'm giving saplings to people I think are cool, so I might have
Yes,
to take
the old
you away from the mayor.
jacaranda. This is my favorite one. I love
Jacaranda.
jacaranda saplings.
Me too.
Here,
I
Max.
gave you one and you said
There
you
you go.
didn't want it.
That's in my inventory still.
You said you didn't want it.
Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. There it is. Right here.
Yay.
All right.
I respect that.
Hello? Why are you hitting me?
I wonder why.
I did nothing. I am innocent.
Uh-huh.
Excuse
I
you.
believe it.
Is there anything you guys need, or like you could just vibe it in here?
We're just
I
fun.
mean,
Do I get to know
that
who the
was-
suspects are?
I might end up telling you in a council meeting. But
They
like,
act
When
like
is
I
the
can.
count-
This is hard to break.
Fang, this is just more for my own well-being. Can I be let known in advance before, like, if you're planning
of
to
council meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah, ideally.
Babe, was that
Like
your
a
obsidian?
long time before, so I know if I can sleep.
No.
I know it was
What about-
yours.
What do you mean you
If
know
you
it was
pull out
mine?
council
Everybody
meetings at
else
8
carries around
PM,
obsidian with them
I'm
too.
gonna-
Totally.
What do you say, Max?
If you turn out and do council meetings at like 8 PM your time, I may cry.
I know what I have to do.
Don't do it, please.
Don't worry, I'll sucker punch him.
Please.
In real life, or like, you know.
Yep.
All right. I'm
Wait,
gonna meet
so-
Gabe, guys. Let's go.
Oh my god. What is the task board exactly?
So
You do
essentially,
the
Gabe's
board.
gonna.
It's a board with tasks.
So Gabe is
But,
gonna
like,
make a
what kind
task
of
board,
tasks?
and it depends. I mean, like what all is available at the time. Like it could be like group quests, or like maybe go build this thing, and it won't be like given out to people, and there'll probably be rewards for the task board, right?
Yeah.
Many.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
that's what
well, maybe not
was
money.
last time.
Yeah, that was
so.
yeah, but I'll be like, little things to do, like maybe go build a bakery and get like a stack of iron out of it. I don't know,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
stuff like
so
that.
broke.
Thank you.
Stop.
so can we put our own tasks that we want to pay other people to do on it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can. I think 'cause
Yes,
Gabe will be
the
the one
answer is
putting
yes.
down. Gabe will be the
Okay,
one putting
thank
down
you,
the
Gabe.
the,
Yes,
the
anytime.
tasks. So just tell him.
I like Gabe's answer. Straightforward.
I mean, I'm not doing the
I
task
hate
board.
parabolas.
It was Gabe's idea.
It's the only one I've ever had.
True. The one brain cell did something this time around.
I know.
Dang.
It's truly
Gabe,
is.
By
wanna work
one,
on another hub?
and by one, I mean 1/4.
Like
Okay.
when you say it like that, though, it just hurts my feelings.
you.
Well, Gabe, I got full speed
Ow.
3 finally.
Pog. I need to
Nice.
go mine an ungodly amount of deep sleep.
After like 3 stacks.
All right.
Lucario.
What?
Why do I have milk in my inventory?
Did he steal
my
it
bad.
or
For
did you get
drinking.
it?
My bad.
Did you?
For drinking.
My bad, Lucinda.
What?
Bang. Stop.
Wait, what?
Go home.
No, I'm out.
Go home.
yeah.
I will not be
no.
going home.
Listen. Let's go talk about our cafe.
Making a cafe?
Yeah.
Cafes are better
Yeah, Lucaria,
than
why don't
White
you go
Fang
join them?
Studios
As a friend.
24.
What do you sell in the cafe?
We're
We
gonna be
don't know
selling
yet.
tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and also food.
You wanna hop into a
Can I
different
have
chat?
long?
Yep.
Can I have
D&D 4.
long-winded and exasperated conversations in Africa?
Hello.
Hey,
How's it going? Okay, this is done.
pretty alright. Yeah, I mean, it's good that you made that announcement about. What? How did that happen?
Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it. All right. But yeah, that went pretty well.
I'd like to
would
think
say.
so.
Yeah, I mean, it's just with the
Gabe, get out of here. We're doing lore.
What do you mean?
We're doing lore. When I said comment, I meant Minecraft, not Discord.
Heck you!
Heck you! Heck you!
Heck you! Heck you! Go heck
Heck
yourself!
you!
Go
Go heck yourself!
Oh my god! I'm going. You literally mined my ancient debris. I know it was you. You little.
I was gonna give it back to you.
I hate you.
That's why I said Gabe cometh. Okay.
Hey Jordan,
Anyway.
welcome. Anyway,
An umbrella.
Oh,
See
very
me gliding.
nice. Very nice. But
Indeed.
yeah, I mean, how long have you been looking into this? I mean, you told me your theories
Right.
the other day.
Right.
And so that's connected to your investigation to these books. Right?
Obviously, yes. I mean, I started the investigation the day they came out because Kanoka told me about them, and I was like, I simply did not write that, and Kanoka was like, neither did I.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I mean, that's definitely something you would want to look into,
Right.
especially if it was not written by you. Quite concerning, but it didn't seem like anyone else was concerned. Did you talk to like Lauren about it?
Yeah.
Because she was like, oh, we'll give you a little slap on the wrist, but I mean, it does seem a little bigger than that.
I mean, here's the thing. We can't allow ourselves to blow things out of proportion. So if we treat everything as a little bit lesser deal, for one, it helps ease public panic. And it, makes it easier on us because it's a little less stress.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. No, it was just an interesting reaction from everyone. That's all. It was not as...
Yeah.
I guess not as much as reaction as I was thinking, because you would think that like everybody like who has been here before and who has had kind of weird things happen with books that weren't written by them and signs that weren't written by them, they would be.
Speaking of which, did you ever figure out those signs that were in your basement?
No, I haven't. I honestly haven't really looked into it because I don't really know where to start. I mean, you could always, if you wanted to, you could help me with that, but I just don't know. I don't know where to begin even looking.
Well, a good thing to start is looking at what the sign said.
Right.
So if you could like get a book and write down everything that the sign said, and then we can go off from there, and I can help you.
Sure. I currently don't.
Do you have sugarcane on you?
Okay, this one's empty. Okay, yeah, I did have an empty book on me.
Also, looks like from everything I've gotten, it looks like the votes were verified for the most part.
Okay.
So
there were no
basically
false
means
votes.
you didn't rig it, which I didn't think you would.
Right.
But I always had to check.
Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and write.
I mean, would you like to come sit down in my office with me?
Sure. Let's go.
Got it.
Of course.
Got it.
Of course, again. Alright, let's go ahead and write down what they said. Well, first of all, there was this, letter, this note that I got. This was the first thing that popped up.
Do you have it on you?
I do. So
Might
it was
I
this
read?
one, and then it also came with a nautilus shell and cornflowers.
Find who you need to be, and you'll find me.
Yeah.
So, well, who do you need to be then?
My first instinct is that it was written by Eve. If
Lauren said Eve doesn't exist anymore.
But that's
so.
yeah, that's the thing. Eve isn't around, so that theory kind of went out the window. But
Right.
it does sound like
Not that
something
bad.
like that Eve would say.
Actually, can you give that back to me? Because if you don't mind, I would like to kind of keep a. I'm gonna put it right here. I would like to kind of keep a log of this investigation, if you don't mind.
What if I make a copy for you?
You
I'd rather hold on to the original.
know, hold on. Okay,
Mhm.
fair enough.
Just so
Any
I
specific
also
reason?
just so I also have a reference for it when I'm looking into it as well.
Right. I mean, but like, why do you need the original specifically?
Well, I mean, it's the same reason as you needing the original.
Well, I don't care if I get the original or not. But you said you wanted the original.
I said I meant I would prefer it.
But why? Like, genuinely.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Sure, you know what? There you go.
Sure. Yeah, we got a boy. I can't reach the chest. Thank you. Oh, boss never have privileges. What do you think of my council members?
I think that's a really good choice. I think you got a good group of people.
Yeah, definitely.
So, there you go. That was originally gonna be my my journal, but I haven't written down anything in it yet. So.
Okay. So I'm already noticing a pattern. And you can probably tell the pattern too.
Mhm.
They lie.
Yep.
They are selfish.
Yep.
They don't care. They won't protect you. There's one that sticks out. This won't work. I can assume that they are people in Eden. I'm assuming.
I
Just
don't
because
know.
you found the signs in Eden. So it would make more
Right.
sense if it was
Right.
about Eden. That's what I'm assuming. But then this won't work. What is this implying? That's
the question.
That's what we need to find out. They lie, they're selfish, they don't care, they won't protect you, this won't work. Were you doing anything at the time that was like maybe a little risky?
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because the
Wait.
the ritual happened after
Wait.
I got those signs.
Rachel. I think it's pretty obvious.
What?
Think about the biggest thing about Eden right now. It's for Mousy, right?
Yeah.
This won't work. What if it's implying trying to prolong Mousy's life?
Oh.
I'm gonna go to page 2.
Okay.
And kind of write what might be the answers. This way I can kind of,
Yep, go for it.
if I can type. Not trying to spell the Pope. Hello?
Sorry, that was background noise.
Vacuum, yeah.
No, it's a Splendor. Of course, there's a Blender. Yep. Sorry, guys. Don't mind that. Hopefully it'll be done soon. It typically doesn't take long. I'm just gonna talk over it to make sure that, doesn't work. Did you know earlier when Gabe threw his trident into the fire, I legitimately choked on water and had to get up. And had
Is that why you
to-
muted and deafened?
And I lost my voice during that speech. But I'm good now. Yeah. No, I'm good now. It's still a little scratchy, but yeah, I was drinking water when that happened. And it was just not good. But yeah. But back to the lore. How you doing on those answers?
Okay. So here's what I got.
Okay.
And also, there's another thing that I need to address, but I'll address it after I say my answers. So they lie. The people in Eden lie. They are selfish. The people in Eden are selfish. They don't care. The people in Eden don't care. They won't protect you. The people in Eden won't protect Rachel. This won't work. Prolonging Mousie's life won't work. All of those have question marks on the end. But I do want to point out, they won't protect you. From what?
That, I don't know.
Question of the day.
Nothing has happened of note. So it is a little bit worrying. I have been thinking about that, but I don't know. I feel relatively protected because of the firewall and stuff. Haven't been particularly worried, but also, you know, you've told me to be on my guard, and I still am. So
good. I will be putting this book in the chest as well, just so you know.
Sure.
Because I'm trying to keep a log on this investigation.
Yeah. No, go for it.
I can't type today. Okay. Okay. Going away from this for a second, what are your thoughts on the whole letters situation? Like your word vomit thoughts, essentially, on it.
I mean, I was a little confused by the way that you and Kano were speaking to each other in those letters, and I thought it was really weird how you guys were going at each other like that, and I don't know. I just thought you guys were sending campaign books, but when when Kano told me that he hadn't written it, and that when you told me you hadn't written it kind of put it into perspective. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound like something that they would write.
Okay. And what's your thoughts on the whole situation?
In terms of what?
Like with the books and stuff. Like what's your thoughts on the whole?
Like the books just randomly showing up?
And just like just everything we have for it so far that I've told you. Like what are your thoughts?
I just don't want anything bad to happen. Like
Right.
this is
I mean, no one does.
Yeah.
Someone does. But I will say that I have invited the people to the council because I think that they will all be trustworthy when it comes down to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that they prove that, which they should. The only one I'm like vaguely worried about is Max, but that's just because I don't know him.
Right.
I will also say that Lauren told me that she didn't get the books.
Oh.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
So, trying to figure out what that's about.
I mean, because she wasn't involved with, like, either side. The only thing that I can think of
No.
is like, because she was like obviously rooting for Kano, but that wouldn't have made a difference because people were
No, because
clearly rooting for
yeah.
Kano and like they still got books, so I don't know. That's just that
Definitely weird.
really, yeah, definitely weird.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on that. You know,
Yeah.
kind of understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because that's important.
Yeah. Has a lot of your time been spent in, have you put a lot of your time into this?
A good chunk, yeah. I've been talking to people, and it's part of the reason why I was trying to get everyone's votes as well.
Right.
Because if someone wrote the letters,
Then it
they're
could
obviously
be
trying
they
to
could
do
have
something
also,
with the
yeah,
election.
they could
Then
have,
they could have done
tried
something,
to rig it or whatever.
right?
But,
Because obviously, some people they weren't at the election, so. It's a difficult position I find myself in right now, but I am doing the best I can.
I mean, hopefully it'll just be figured out soon and we can all go back to, there's not really going back, but, moving on. Moving forward.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely.
How does it feel being mayor? You made your first speech.
That feels weird.
You did.
It feels weird. I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
Not used to being in a position of power, so it's weird.
You'll
Everything
be okay.
community based will kind of have to go through me essentially. So.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Glad I have
You'll be
Gabe
good.
though.
Yeah, Gabe will also do really good.
Yeah.
I have faith in you and Gabe. I know what you
Gab.
guys can do, and that'll definitely play into how you are running your mayorship.
Good one.
Yeah. I don't know what else to
I'm
call
gonna
it.
throw this book in here, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I mean, how are you feeling, Rachel? We haven't gotten to talk
I know.
properly one-on-one in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, hello?
What?
Seth is he just zoomed past us on the mini map.
Oh. I did see
Okay,
somebody running
anyway.
behind the building, but
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of been hanging out with folks and just talking about things, and I don't know, we just are kind of fooling around most of the time. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sucks because I want to have conversations about things that are like, I don't know. I wish there was just like more to do, which hopefully the task board will fix that.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because I've just been struggling to find something to do, and having literally a list of things to do will definitely help.
Yeah, 100%.
How about you?
I mean, I've been alright. Been better, been worse. Lauren didn't realize Sin was my brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was talking to her and Kano, and we were talking about the letters, and she's like, I wonder if Sin did this. All about he's just a spirit. I don't know how he could. And I'm like, no, it's incorrect. But
I mean, that theory still holds.
I doubt it though. We would know if Sin was here.
Yeah.
We would know.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing exciting.
Besides, signs.
Yeah.
But
that
what
feels
else
like
is there
ages
to
ago.
that?
I mean, it was really just, it was the one note that I gave you and the signs, and that was it.
Okay.
So,
I feel like that's super vague, though, right?
it really is.
I'm trying to remember what I was about to say. Didn't you go on like a fucking like adventure on a Monday?
Yeah, I
How was
did.
that?
It was nice. It was
good?
really nice. Yeah, I got some, stuff. I got a couple of cool things. Nothing nothing too exciting. Like it's just kind of been usual and all, but yeah.
I've been thinking about taking some time and going on a not vacation, but like an adventure. Where did you go?
I went west.
You went west? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. What's out there? Like anything fun or?
No, just a lot of trees. Mountains.
A lot of trees.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you haven't really been up to a lot.
No, not particularly.
Okay, that's fine. That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to really expand my map here, so
Mhm. Yeah, I do definitely recommend also going west, more of like a because I went more northwest, so maybe southwest would be like a good option for you.
Gotcha. So you
Yeah.
passed by the what's that structure called? Because you went northwest, right?
Yeah,
Did you pass by the mansion?
I did.
Okay. Did you go in there?
No, because it was no, because I wasn't like I probably should have. I could have gotten like a
I mean,
thing,
no,
but
Gabe
I
already
mean, it was
did
so
everything in there.
it was so close that I figured that somebody had already done it.
Yeah, Gabe.
Yeah.
Popped off.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Again, it was so close that.
So west. Okay.
Yeah.
So past obviously past Lucinda's and
Yeah.
Max's.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Appreciate it.
Mhm.
I have to. Do you want to accompany me to a not necessarily nearby village, but I mean it's near my house, but I gotta trade some sticks to get emeralds if you'd like to accompany
Sure.
me.
Sure.
I am just because of privacy's sake, I am gonna hide this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put this
Yeah, I
down here.
wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, especially if people who I don't want to worry people about that as well.
All right,
I mean,
no one knows
it's
where
the,
it is besides me and you.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's the campaign books or something, but it's like this is like a personal thing, and I don't really
This
want
is
to include
personal.
everyone. Exactly.
I get it.
And I think once I do accompany you to the village, I am going to be heading off for the night.
Right. It's not terribly far away from my house, but it's decently it's a good hop, skip, and a jump. Especially for one who does not have a trident, like a Gabe.
Right.
Bro got murked by fire.
Oh, there.
Coming? Okay.
I am.
Gnarly, bro. You don't have soul speed, do
I
you?
do.
Or you do?
I do.
Fuck.
Yes.
I don't even got the shoes on.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, zoom.
Me zooming, broski.
Zoom.
But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you checking in.
West.
Yeah.
I've just never really gone I mean, I've only really gone north. So.
Yeah.
North, just a little bit northeast.
Is there anything past your place?
That's where we're going, to the village.
Oh.
There's a village up past.
Okay.
Wait for me, bro.
Oh, okay. I will wait.
I'm coming. Because like you're just gonna end up having to stay and wait in game
that's
space
true.
if you go too far ahead. We. I'm speed. Oh, okay. Well, now I've lost my lead. Oh,
I got.
the railing ends there.
Oh no.
Okay. I see the portal.
Portal. Beat you there.
Would you like to play with portal? Ah, I hate you. Oh, and I went in my inventory too. I'm so good. This.
Oh
I
wow.
I just can't punch you.
Okay.
Oh god, there's a hog one. Okay, we're good.
All right.
Hold up. Now we're in. This way. Also, Lauren, she delivered
Oh wow,
the dirt.
all the dirt. Huh.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go. To the
Traveling through
village.
Actually, we gotta go up first.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit easier. See, now I have the advantage because we're in the water. Ironically, that's like, you know, it's
Remember
funny.
when I used to have a water allergy?
That was funny.
But I don't have to worry about that anymore.
All right. Did you know when I was a detective? Well, I still am, but you know, earlier in my detective career, I actually had to investigate one of the people from the old community.
Oh.
Someone I actually knew as well. I don't know if you remember him.
I mean, give the name, I probably would.
His name is Larry.
Larry. Sounds familiar.
Larry M. I can't remember his last name for the life of me. But that was a tough investigation. They almost took me off of it because it was too personal, but
Oh wow.
I made sure to not keep any bias.
Yeah.
Which, you know, good on me for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you gotta do, right? As a
Yeah.
detective. Get the job done, solve the case, not bring personal matters
Leave it at the
into-
door.
Exactly.
It's one of the reasons why I think I'll make a decent mayor.
Yeah.
And kind of do stuff and do investigations without bias.
Mm-hmm.
So who, like, if you had to guess, who do you think wrote the letters?
Oh goodness. I don't want to believe that it was anyone currently here because
I mean, obviously, but like if you had to guess, you know.
I don't know. I guess the person that I know the least about, the person who seems, I guess, the most suspicious, if at all, I would say Lizzie.
Okay.
Because it's just she kind of came to Eden without anybody knowing, and I don't know.
And I want to get your opinion, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Burn.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to get your opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally fair. I don't know.
You know,
don't
I
wanna
value your
put
opinion.
targets on people.
Right? No, that's not what I'm doing. I just wanted to see what your thought was.
Yeah. Understandable.
Have fun getting up the hill. See ya.
Mm.
Oh god. Ow. Nearly died. Don't come near Zambi.
There you are.
Die. Hello. Let's go. Yeah, you know, I always value opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a guess as of this point. My detective instincts, I'm not allowed to guess.
Right.
I have to know.
Yeah.
I can have theories, but I already told you those.
Right. But until you have like solid concrete proof of who did it, then you can't
Exactly.
go forward with anything.
Exactly. This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Crab.
Oh.
Die. Oh my god, you take a lot of lot of damage before you die. What the fuck are you?
How far away are we from
Not terribly far. We're more than halfway there from the house.
Okay.
I just have to trade some sticks, get 8 more emeralds, and then Gabe can buy me my mending books.
Yeah.
Because he has a discount. Do it.
Great. I don't have any
Come on
blocks.
up.
I don't have any blocks in me.
It's okay. I kind of expected
Thank you for the
to fail.
bits, Max. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That sounds more mean than it should.
So you make this trip every time you go to get... Do you trade with your villagers?
I don't make this trip often.
Okay.
Once I get my villagers, like once I trade all my sticks in, essentially means I get to wear prop 4 diamond armor now, and I won't be poor.
Got it. I'm making my way a little bit slower.
I'll stop and wait for you. I hate how I take fall damage on water.
Wait, why?
Because of the funny shoes, it glitches and it thinks it's an actual block when it's not.
Oh, how
Really dumb.
This biome is pretty over here.
Yeah, we'll be using that type of wood in like the industrial section. Wait. Okay, no, that's not what I thought it was. Never mind. Excuse me, nerds. God, I love being able to. Jesus.
It's very convenient.
God, Jesus had an easy life. This way.
Oh, this way?
Yeah, this way it'll be faster.
Okay.
It's an underwater cave, but I don't got time for that. We're just about there. We just gotta follow this up a little bit and it should be there.
Okay.
Sugarcane. I could always use more sugarcane. Gimme.
Is that it right up here?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, if there's a village up here, then I'd probably say yeah. The ruined nether portal is a good sign.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the little village I've been using.
Very nice.
Indeed.
I'm actually going to go ahead and, since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and end off my stream, and I will be right back.
Alright.
Alright. We were much too close. Well, we're not, actually. We're not that close, but we're still a good distance from it. But, yeah, I'm not too worried. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And thanks for watching. And we're gonna go ahead and raid. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be going for, but I'm gonna go ahead and raid Fang. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on Thursday. You'll see Rachel on Monday. Yeah, Fang's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna need to take care of that. So, alright. Bye, guys!